Vegeta, what does the scouter say about their subscriber count?
It's 9,010.
Wait, so you mean
Yes, Nappa. It's over.
it's over?
It's over 8,000!
What ain't? Wait, what?
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been hanging out with Forky all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Kronos, for tonight anyway. We're coming to you live and direct from the stack. Smoke me FM with that dank shit. On my right, Blue.
Tell them about my everyday fits. I ain't rich. Just another black man caught up in the mix. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
And on my far right, Stitch.
I follow OJ Simpson on Twitter.
Oh, what the hell, dude?
Don't do it wrong,
I
bro.
just-
He's
I-
gonna kill you.
Yeah, he's gonna catch you.
I just want a front
Vegeta,
row seat
what
to
does
the
the
train.
scouter say about their subscriber count?
That's unfortunate. But, yeah.
Did he like already threaten people? Like he told like somebody who owns like some other OJ account that he was gonna cut him or some shit.
He's crazy.
He is crazy. I don't understand why.
Oh, Rentho Jones.
You know what? I think it. You know what I honestly think it is? I think that he has CTE like really bad. And he doesn't know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Like seriously.
Oh yeah, maybe. But like-
He's got a lot of shit going on in his brain.
Yeah. By CTE, I mean it's basically a
Al-
traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
Is what he has from the days of football, and I'm pretty sure that's what he has, and that's why he's so fucking off the rail.
Yeah.
It's pretty common in people that play football and fighters. So.
too many blows to the head.
let's
Old
see.
Ninja is in traffic right now, but he should be popping up in here shortly. Probably him walking in right now. Like, oh, boom, Spider Sense is
Yeah.
on point.
Oh,
Oh, you heard the ding.
the weed be letting you know.
Yes.
Evil lurks.
All right, listener of the week would be DJ Panda Pup Jen. And our first in the chat would be Tracy Irvin. What's going on? Good to see you again.
What up, what up?
Appreciate you watching us live once again.
Konnichiwa.
And Old Ninja is, I'm not Old Ninja, Prodigy is singing on stage with Santana, right?
Well, apparently he met Danny Glover.
Yeah. So,
So-
He's trying to be
Did-
Puff Daddy.
did he get
Step on
arrested
stage.
after meeting him?
Take that,
Or-
take
Yeah. This interesting true story is that my stepdad sold clothes to Danny Glover. Like
Yeah,
a
he's
long time
from
ago.
he's from the area, right? Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
San Francisco, something like that.
At least he used to live here. I don't know if he's like from here, but so my stepdad used to own a men's clothing store in San Francisco.
Oh, that's
So he
cool.
bought clothes.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, a girl I dated, she graduated with Danny Glover's daughter. They graduated at the same time, and she had a chance to actually meet him.
She hot?
Which one? Danny Glover's daughter?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know her at the time.
We gotta look it up.
It was after college. She probably looked like Danny Glover.
Well, that definitely would not be hot.
You know who I ran into that is still hot?
Who?
Christy Yamaguchi.
Oh, the
Oh,
skater?
really?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw her maybe like 2 weeks. It was for one of the Warrior games or
Mhm.
whatever. And I see her and I'm pretty sure it's Christy Yamaguchi. And I mean, it's kind of weird because
It's been like 18 years or some shit. It's been the
dude,
longest fucking time.
I had to Wikipedia to be like, all right, I know how old, like, she's older than me because
Yeah.
ironically we had the same third grade teacher at
the hell?
Ardenwood Elementary because she grew up in Fremont.
Oh, shit, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I was like, I don't want to be rude or anything like that or make a big scene, but I'm like, are you Christy Yamaguchi? She's like, smiled. She's like, yeah. And I was like, I just want to say I'm a big fan. Grew up at, went to Ardenwood. She's like, oh, yeah, Team Fremont and everything. So it was pretty cool. But
That's
she
cool.
looks fine. Has
Yeah.
not aged.
Yeah.
Asian don't raisin.
Yeah, I think she's 48.
40 odds? Yeah, she's
That's like a Ming Na Wen. She's like in her fucking 50s.
60s. I think
No,
it's like
she's,
her
50s now?
she's in her
Jesus.
50s. She's like 55.
She's still
God,
bad though.
dude, she's so hot and aging the chills right now.
Michelle Yeoh's in her 60s.
But she looks pretty. I mean, she looks here for her age.
Mm-hmm.
I remember her being in Jackie Chan movies back in the day, like
She's
just
in a
the
lot of
straight
them.
up Chinese ones. Yeah.
But
Get out
she's-
those RIPs, bro. You slacking.
Oh, y'all skipped it. So,
No, we
didn't
did.
skip
We
it.
just barely started.
literally walked in right after intros.
oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear the dankness from
Well,
through
We
the
skipped
door.
it like he was here on time and shit. We're just like fuck you.
Nah.
Like how you walked in late and like fuck that up. It's all good.
Yeah.
I was
You got
trying to
RIPs?
park. Yeah,
Yeah, no parking
there
was
was Beth Chapman, a.k.a. Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife. She passed away today at the age of 51. She had cancer. She had throat cancer.
Yeah.
So she had surgery back in 2014. They removed the tumor, and then I guess it came back with a vengeance. She'd been in a coma for the last 2 or 3 days.
Fuck.
And then Dog sent out a tweet, Dog the Bounty Hunter, sent out a tweet asking for prayers, and then this morning she passed.
Sucks.
So R.I.P. I guess they have a new season coming out that hasn't aired yet. So I guess Lifetime or TLC or whatever they're on is still going to release their season. So
It's a really weird fucking show to watch.
yeah, I've seen it.
No.
Yeah, I used to watch it and I was like, it's kind of creepy. Like after you watch it for a while,
Yeah.
it's kind of creepy.
If I recall correctly, didn't he murder somebody? Like he went to prison for something back in the day.
He might have went to prison
Oh, I
on
think
some
so,
bullshit,
yeah.
but not for murder.
No, actually that sounds right.
I
Because
thought
the
it was
guy, his claim to fame was like he vowed to catch some child molester, child rapist who fled to Mexico, and he caught him.
Well, that was later.
Yeah, but the guy died later.
Because he
And-
can't carry a firearm.
Yeah, in 1976, he was convicted of
shit.
first-degree murder and
Yeah.
sentenced to 5 years in a Texas prison.
How you murder somebody in Texas and only get 5 years?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, it's
First
Texas.
degree.
Yeah.
Texas normally they'll fry your ass.
But this is the 70s though.
Wait,
Texas has been
what?
frying
even
people.
worse.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck on. He had been waiting in a car when his friend accidentally shot and killed somebody while struggling to buy cannabis. That doesn't make any sense.
So it was a weed deal?
A weed
Said his
deal?
friend killed somebody. Why did that doesn't?
Oh, because he was in the car, witness or whatever.
Well, if you're a witness, you're not convicted of first-degree murder.
Tell that to Alabama.
Well, this guy's white, so or at least
Yeah.
not that dark.
Got it. This
Yeah.
fool's been married to hella chicks. Like,
Who, dog?
yeah, he's got like 4 ex-wives or 3
He's got
ex-wives.
12 fucking children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
God
literally what I was about to
damn.
say. His whole family
What
works
the
for him. He's got like
fuck?
squads.
That was gonna be
Yeah.
the next part.
I didn't know he had 12 children.
Yeah,
That's-
he's got like
that's
a whole
lot.
night shift and a day shift of family members working for him.
God damn.
He's making sure he's putting that to work.
His pull-out game is weak.
Oh god dang.
He is a fucking dog.
But yeah, he was doing his thing, doing the whole bounty hunter stuff. I don't know how recently it was, but he got in trouble for, I guess, saying
Some racist
some
shit.
racist shit
Yeah.
or whatever, doing some Hulk Hogan type stuff maybe.
Oh.
And
some
I guess-
cuckold shit.
I don't know what
Nah,
it was.
just being
He,
racist.
you know what? He looks like a guy that thinks he's cool enough to get away with saying the N-word, even though he's not black. But,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't say it anyway. I'm just saying. He looks like he forgot what being cool is, and he just got stuck in like an era of where that looked cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that his wife
Yeah.
passed away though, but yeah.
We're not shitting on him.
We're not shitting on her though.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's rare for us, actually.
I bet she had huge tits.
She did.
Well, now we're fucking.
Yeah.
Saying.
She did have anime titties. I
She
mean,
did not die of titty cancer.
since the Oathbreaker is in here, someone had to say it.
Yeah.
Anime titties.
Gotta keep it dank.
I guess so.
So who else passed away? Anyone else?
No. I mean, someone probably did, but we'll keep y'all hear about this shit about Alabama?
What about Alabama?
Now what?
It's some fucking shit because of these fucking crazy like what do they call them? They're the abortion laws, but they call them something else. Heartbeat laws, right?
Oh yeah, were they?
Was there something new? Because we talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Was
this
there something new that?
Yeah, there's something new. This is based recently. So, a Alabama woman whose unborn baby was killed in 2008 in a shooting. She's indicted for manslaughter.
Wait.
Wait a minute, the baby was killed in
The
a
baby
shooting?
was killed in a shooting, so her unborn child died, but she is being charged for manslaughter, according to the authorities.
Did she shoot herself?
No, according to the authorities, she's the one who initiated the dispute, which caused her to be shot,
The fuck?
which
Oh my God.
killed the child. So this is a recent development. She is a woman of color, and she's been charged for manslaughter for the death of her unborn child, which she did not shoot.
That sounds so fucking dumb. And
I gotta read the details
So
on that because that's so confusing.
The shooter, the person who shot her, his case was dismissed by a grand jury.
And she was charged instead?
No, not instead. In addition to, he was charged, and then his grand jury, his case got dismissed. She's charged for manslaughter for the death of her unborn child because she started the fight.
Nah.
What was it? There must be something else. When you say that she started it, did she shoot at them or like threaten them with like bodily harm?
Unknown.
That would be a contributing factor, but generally speaking, like what you just said, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Somebody
Generally,
getting shot.
So I don't know if she wielded a weapon, or if she shot first, but
Yeah, like if you're wielding a weapon, even still, you shouldn't be charged with like murdering your own baby. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
yeah, she was the one who was inflicted with the
Man,
shot.
California can't even be charged with that because it's still technically a
This is in
fetus.
California, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
This is
I-
Bama.
Thinking in Alabama is like trying to understand like my dog.
Yeah, they're probably like, should we break her on the wheel or Iron Maiden?
Oh
damn it.
Christ, Alabama keeping it.
The fucking South in general. I'm sorry. No, I'm not fucking sorry. The South in general is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like they're behind on the times for like a lot of social issues, and people get mad about it. But it's just like, listen, you guys have really fucking strange laws that are not congruent with like the vast majority of the rest of America, and it needs to be fixed. And I think that people don't really understand that, and it's just like you shouldn't be getting charged with stupid shit. Like if you're a victim of a fucking violent assault, you should not be getting charged with anything, really. I mean, unless you literally were trying to kill the person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that's different. That's why I said there must be some other side of the story. At least I would fucking hope. If there's not, then it's totally fucking bullshit. But I really wouldn't be surprised because there's a lot of these really backwards ass laws out there. Like the thing with Trayvon Martin. There's a lot of things that have to do with certain kinds of violence. But the Trayvon Martin case for me is like kind of cut and dry. Where like the kid was literally stalked by an older man. He was a kid, and he got into a fight and then shot the kid.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any fucking like the stand your ground law was not made.
He was
for
stalked
that.
by an armed man.
Yeah, and he was unarmed.
Yeah.
And it's like, how the fuck how wasn't that guy in jail? And subsequently, he's been in other altercations after this.
of other shit.
And the guy's still free to this day. Meanwhile, Trayvon Martin is fucking dead.
That's fucking crazy.
And did that motherfucker like try to sell the gun that killed him on eBay or some shit?
He probably did. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would go to like gun shows and shit and try to be like a celebrity and shit and
This motherfucker.
try to market himself as such. He's a piece of shit.
I mean, the guy's a coward. I mean, you can't sit out there and try to be a police officer if you have no training whatsoever. You just happen to have a gun. Mind your own fucking business. Stay in your goddamn lane. The kid wasn't doing anything wrong, and that's why I need the whole story of this woman. Like what happened with her.
So it was basically a fight with another woman about the baby daddy.
Oh fuck.
It does not say that she was wielding a weapon, but apparently she initiated the fight outside of I guess the equivalent of a Dollar Tree.
Jesus Christ.
So she initiated the fight. According to authorities, she initiated the fight, pressed the fight, but she was the one who got shot. They're not saying that she had a weapon or of any kind.
Well, still, I mean, if you open somebody's ass and you're trying to defend yourself, she should not be charged with
Manslaughter?
killing your own kid. But if you're trying to kill somebody, or you're like fucking them up and they think life is in danger, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she was just
so confusing.
fist fighting. But because the baby was shot, they're saying that the mom had the responsibility to protect the child,
What?
which she
Oh,
didn't.
like if anything, the law should say the person that fucking killed the kid should be at least manslaughter.
Nope.
You know what I mean? They,
Her-
they literally killed a child.
They tried to, but her case
Or
got,
not
her
even a
case
child,
got
a fetus.
Yeah,
So-
her case got dismissed. The shooter's case got dismissed.
Yeah, there's something fishy. Like I think they're writing the headlines and the stories like incorrectly.
Yeah.
There needs to be way more information to come out.
I thought why does all this stuff keep happening in like dollar stores? Stuff. They had
That's
that
why
thing in
everybody's fucking
Phoenix.
dollar store.
Yeah. That,
Yeah. Well, if you shopping for Ford, that may happen to you too.
If you want to feel like a baller, you go to a dollar store.
Yeah, I guess
I've
so.
never been.
I would feel poor as fuck going to dollar store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Only time I went to the dollar store was like when I think I got my very first apartment. I just need to get like regular like cleaning supplies.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need a plunger. I need the little toilet brush. I'm like $1 here, $1 there,
I
a
don't-
bucket.
I don't even fucking go to Walmart.
Oh, I
Like
fucking hate
I can't
Walmart.
stand it. Like the last time I went to Walmart, it's because I was looking to refill some CO2, and some Walmarts do that. and it was like I walked in and it was like I was a devil inside of a fucking church. My fucking skin was on fire. I was like, I just need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Especially the one over here in
Union
Union
City?
City.
Yeah.
Oh man, that one's horrible. But the one over by Fry's off of Osgood in Fremont is
that
pretty
one-
nice.
Nobody goes there.
Yeah,
that's
nobody
why.
goes there.
Everyone goes there. It's a
pretty empty.
huge ass Walmart. There's another Walmart, like literally an exit before that. If you're coming from here, off Stevenson,
Yeah.
that one has a bunch of people.
Oh, no,
That one used to be a
Auburn.
Costco.
Yeah.
I remember there was a Costco when I was back in high school.
Yeah, it's a Walmart now.
Is it 24 hours? Because that's what
No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
they close at midnight.
Louisiana, I used to always have to go to the 24-hour Walmart because I would work night shifts. and
Yeah.
That'd be the only opera. I was like, fuck
Only
it.
place open.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm craving a steak.
I remember doing that shit. Like, yeah. So when I was in Iraq, I worked crazy hours because I worked 12-hour days. The third time I went there, like 7 days a week. And so, like, for me to like eat, luckily the chowls were open. But if I like wanted to go home and I was hungry, it was just like you had to like basically stack shit up.
Yeah.
You couldn't. There's no PX open at like fucking midnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shit got crazy.
Yeah, Target, it was not open.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all good though.
Derek in the chat room said like to look up the woman who shot up and set her neighbor's house on fire and was all caught on her own security camera.
Wow.
Damn,
Yeah, some fucked up shit.
that's all bad.
Her own house?
The neighbor's house. She shot up the neighbor's house and then set it on fire, but all of her stuff was caught on her security camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sick.
Do any of you guys have like any issues with like neighbors? Like, do you like know your like
No.
like how well do you know your neighbors?
I don't know none of them.
So the ones to the right and
Fuck
the left
them.
are pretty cool. The ones across the street that way, pretty sure they're backyard breeding bulldogs, which I don't like at all. They don't
Good
put their
grief.
bulldogs on fucking leashes, and I'm just like, dude.
Like a
So-
puppy mill?
Yeah, so I have a Shih Tzu, and it's like I can't let him go outside. Like, I mean, you might say all you want. Oh, pit bulls are so good. They're good with people, sort of, for the
Yeah.
most part. But with other fucking dogs, they are not. They're not.
You get away with shooting it or practice. Use your bow.
No, I'm not
If
doing
it attacks,
anything like that.
if
but
it
just, like,
attacks, what's the name?
I mean, like I said, they're cool with people, but when it comes to other dogs, they are not cool. Because I see them
Yeah.
barking at other dogs, getting aggressive and shit like that. And it's just like, dude,
It also depends on the owner too. Like
yeah, the owner doesn't
the
give a
owner is the
fuck.
one that makes
No.
them pieces
Yeah.
of
You
shit.
know, the owner literally brings some of these dogs out in kennels and like washes them down in the kennel still.
What the fuck?
And then they'll put them on a pole and like put a leash on them. Just like, you can't just leave them there.
Someone
on
needs
the
to make
concrete and
it
shit like that. It's
anonymous.
just like, dude. Yeah,
Yes,
and backyard breeding, because
yeah.
I see them like a dog will come over with like a diaper on, so I know it's a female and
Yeah,
eat,
yeah.
and then go in there and all the kind of barking and shit.
Oh, we got to
you
snitch
know.
on them.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not stitching, but it's just like, dude,
I might snitch.
if somebody gets attacked and shit, it's just like, you gotta take care of your fucking dogs and don't do backyard breeding, especially with a breed that it's like that's one of the highest breeds for like people just to throw them away or to fight.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't backyard breed them. You know, it's just like, because you're just fucking over these dogs.
Yeah.
Because that's the main reason that most people buy them for is for fighting or just breeding or other kinds of bullshit. But they don't really take care of them that much.
Yeah.
you know.
Just have them just to have them.
Yeah.
Or like tie them to like a fucking tree and just.
That's what
Leave
the
them in
guy
the
does,
backyard
you
and
know,
do
like,
nothing.
ridiculous, yeah.
ties them to the pole every now and again. It's just like you can't just leave them there on a fucking pole and the dog's sitting there barking and shit. And it's just like,
Especially you got like a lot of neighbors around here that walks their dogs.
yeah,
and
they
stuff up and
do.
down
And
the
that's
street.
when I hear all the barking and shit. And these
Yeah.
dogs getting aggressive with the other dogs. I'm just like, you need
Dogs
to-
are like,
you need
hey,
to train
fuck
'em."
you,
I mean,
fuck you.
Yeah, because like I know there's a lady that's like way down the street.
Mhm.
She has a pit bull as well, but it's trained.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has two, and they're both trained.
Okay.
So those dogs they seem pretty cool, but the other ones, they're fucking big and they're not trained and they're off leash. And I'm just like, dude,
That's a problem.
yeah,
That's
that's a liability.
Yeah.
So
Huge fucking liability.
it's like that dog gets aggressive with me, it's gonna fucking die. So
Yeah.
Dude, I used to have this neighbor when I lived down in Santa Clara area. This guy fucking wanted to kick my ass, and I had no fucking idea why. I mean, I knew why. Like,
You fucked
he,
his girl.
No.
This is still your girl.
I think his girl was into me, but no, this was like an older gentleman, and he thought he was the law or something like that. It's because like I would park my car out on the sidewalk, and you guys might have seen this picture before, but this fucker wrote backwards on my window and with shoe polish, saying like, "Hey, do not park here on Fridays. I gotta put the trash can out here." Like this motherfucker wrote a goddamn script on my windshield. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, why couldn't you just write a fucking note? He thought, I didn't want you to have an excuse saying it blew away or whatever, and this and that. So he wrote on my fucking window. So I had to, like, I couldn't really go to work that day because I had to sit there and
I told him
fucking
to clean
scrape
it.
that shit off.
I told him to clean that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so fucking, well, the car didn't really run, so it didn't really matter, but, like, I don't know, the guy was just being a fucking asshole. And like there was a time my friends and I we were borrowing cable from the neighbors. And so like we were watching a game or something like that. So we were watching a movie. And I was in the back, like, because, the cable company puts, like, these caps on there, and you can
I don't know.
You cannot take... you can't take them off.
No,
really
I don't
hard.
know.
But, yeah, so they were, like, screaming out, saying, like, home run and this and that. And because they were letting me know, like, the cable's coming in or not. And, yeah, the guy came over. He's all, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Like, Danny, bring your black ass out. Like, this guy was, like, I was the one not, like, just making any noise, but he fucking called me out because I was the only one he probably can, like, kick ass, whatever. Because I was like, I was like 1920, so I weigh like $110 or something like
You should
that.
have had me over, bro.
So I think you were overseas because it was like.
I wasn't overseas. If you're early, I was in the Marine Corps, but
Yeah, I was 19 at this time.
yeah, I came out every now and again.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy just
Yeah.
fucking. I can't think of his name either. But yeah, he was a fucking asshole. Like I think later on in life, I kind of went back and I was like, I should stick bananas in his tailpipes. Let's do something stupid like that. But
That doesn't work, by the way.
I let it go.
Yeah. If you want to fuck over somebody's car, you put sugar in the gas tank.
Oh, that. Or if you can stick, was it a?
What, bleach?
No, someone
Like
said
any
they're
kind of water.
Water
Yeah,
will fuck it up.
Someone
Diesel.
said they stick like those ping pong balls inside the gas tank.
There's no fit.
Yeah, the little mini ones. I knew
Like
someone that did it.
marbles?
No, they're not marbles. They're like the ones you can get from 7-Eleven, but they're like small.
Like
Oh,
ball bearings?
you know what'd be good is what
No,
are those
it's
things called?
plastic.
Those little gels that little kids use now that you put them in water and they like expand.
Oh,
If you get like
shit.
like Ouble, I think they're called. You get a whole bunch of that and pour it down the gas tank
Oh
and
my
man.
god!
But see, the thing is, okay, what you guys are mentioning, that just messes up the gas tank. You put sugar or water in the gas tank, that destroys their motor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like
That's mechanic-
just done.
yeah.
yeah. Actually, it happened over in I don't know if you guys heard about this, but in Newark recently, there was
Oh,
a
the bad
gas
gas?
station. Yeah, so
Yeah.
there was a gas station in Newark, and people filled up, and then literally like 3 miles later, or actually less than that, the cars broke down, and so one of the mechanics like tried to light the gasoline on fire, and it wouldn't even light; it was non-combustible. And so the owner of the gas station, he's gonna pay for all the repairs, and some of them were like a lot of repairs.
Yeah.
And so he said that he thinks that the underground tank, like cracked or leaked or something like that, and like water got
Oh
inside.
shit.
So yeah,
That's gonna be
'cause
a shit ton of water.
any kind. I mean, if it depends on how low the gas was
Okay.
and what the mix was. So,
Yeah. Jesus
but
Christ.
and also you have to remember it's vapor too. So if there's any kind of crack in there and water gets in, vapor goes out.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's all bad. Like you put water inside gasoline. So literally what happens is, so water doesn't compress, and so if you get water in your motor and you have some water in one cylinder and then gas in the other one, and it compresses down and compresses one, and then the other one goes up and then back down, and tries to compress the next cylinder, it'll blow out literally the bottom of your motor.
Yeah.
So it's fucking crazy the way that shit works.
All bad.
If it doesn't blow it out, it's gonna fucking bend one of the rods.
Yeah,
which is
yeah. Well,
all
if
bad.
it's it's an interference motor. I just learned about this today. There's two different kinds of motors with pretty much any motor. It's interference and non-interference. And interference ones means that when your pistons go up and down, there's a chance that your pistons. So usually when your shit goes up and down, your pistons are going up and down as well, right? Interference motors mean that there's a chance that your pistons and your valves can touch the pistons. Non-interference motors means that there's no chance of that at all.
Okay.
Right, so there's like a lot of motors out there. I think Nissan's one of them, and a bunch of other ones. Toyota mostly has non-interference motors, so you don't have to worry about like basically throwing a valve or a rod if your timing's off. So I was like, damn, that would kind of suck. So I guess if you have an interference motor with like a normal, what do they call it, like a timing belt. And your belt is like off, like it'll just destroy your motor.
Shit.
But if you have a timing chain, it's okay because the chains they wear like way slower than.
The time belt.
They're just fucking expensive to
But
replace.
there's a bunch of interference motors out there though that have fucking timing belts and they just destroy themselves. It's crazy.
Over time. Yeah, that's why nobody wants a car with 100,000 miles on it.
No, man, it's fine. It just depends. It depends on the motor. I mean,
Yeah.
like Toyota motors are 100,000 miles is fine. Like I'm looking for cars for my oldest daughter right now because she has her license, and I'm gonna buy her probably a Toyota or a Honda. So
Yeah.
over 100,000 miles.
Most
Usually
Hondas
160.
that I've seen, most people fucking ride those to 200,000 or more.
Shit, my Honda Prelude I had, actually my G35, I had over 200,000 miles on that car.
Yeah.
Before
So both
died.
both of my BMWs, vehicles, not the motorcycle, they both have over 150,000 miles.
Yeah, there you go. So, can we talk about something while the Oathbreaker is not here? Because this will be something that he's excited about, so we can talk about it and have him fucking blow up since he's not here.
Okay, what is this?
So, a trailer dropped
Oh,
from
yeah.
one of his stand shows. It is Teen Titans Go
Oh,
versus Teen Titans. So they have their old, like their early 2000 version versus their Teen Titans Go version in one film. There's a trailer for it now. I guess this is gonna drop on Blu-ray and DVD soon.
Yeah, I like how they play on the whole multiverse theory and stuff like that, and that's how the two comes together. But yeah,
they're probably from like Earth 34 or some bullshit.
yeah. I mean, it looks funny. Like it looks interesting, and like the one fight scene between Trigon's in it. I mean, all this is in the trailer. He's kind of the one that's putting us all together. But there's a fight between Trigon and looks like both Ravens.
Yeah.
And that fight scene it looked pretty dope. It looked like a scene from an anime or something like that. But
Almost.
yeah.
But it's still Robin doing dumb shit versus there's Robin doing dumb shit versus Robin doing hero shit.
Yeah, doing cool shit. And I like how Starfire's like, oh, their Robin's is handsome or something like
then
that.
they all freak out. It's like crazy. This may actually get a watch for me.
Yeah.
It just might. Just remind me how Teen Titans used to be great and Teen Titans Go is fucking bullshit.
Dude, Young Justice is the best of them all.
Young Justice is really good. So glad I was able to watch season 3. Finally, season 3 came out. If you haven't watched it, it is on DC Universe, but there are ways to watch it. I'm not going to tell you how. There you go. But it's a great show.
I'm trying to see if when season 4 of Young Justice dropped.
That's if it's season 4 Young Justice.
Well, they left it open, like.
Oh yeah, they did. So did technically season 2 did too.
Yeah.
so any of you guys planning on seeing the Avengers extended cut,
Oh, the Russo cut.
the Russo cut?
Well, they already made over.
Pretty much the we trying to
Yeah, we're gonna
beat Avatar.
Yeah, but they beat him already, though, right?
No, they
No,
didn't.
they
I'll
did
watch
not.
It again.
I'm watching again. I think it releases this weekend. Is it? Yeah,
I think.
28th.
Yeah,
I'll
it
say
sounds
I'll
like
watch it again.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it again for sure. I want to see. I mean, whether it's the
Is it just the after credit scene, or
So-
they don't really said?
not sure. It could be both. It could
Okay.
be after credit plus some middle stuff. I guess the complete runtime is 3 hours 8 minutes with
So
the added
7
footage,
minutes of.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're still about
30 million.
37 million short
Yeah.
of matching Avatar.
Well, Avatar was in the theaters for like
A
fucking
while.
a long fucking
A
time.
while. Same.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Titan-
because I keep saying this, but the opening weekend of Avatar didn't even break records.
Right.
It was just for some reason it just caught overseas. It fucking blew the fuck up. Like I watched it when I was living in Qatar at the time, and I watched it in 3D and IMAX.
Yeah.
You know, and over there it was fucking huge.
IMAX was amazing.
Well, I remember they kept saying it. You have to see it in theaters because
Yeah.
of the IMAX, and it's just like make your eyeballs melt and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah,
I remember that was what they were
in-
selling it
You
on.
have to watch it in real IMAX, like I did.
Yeah,
like
I watched
the
it in fake
shit-
IMAX.
Yeah,
Yeah, watch
you
it
have to
real.
watch the one in Dublin where you can fall to your death.
Yeah.
On the first level, that shit was dope.
Well, it looks like when the first opening weekend, it only made 77 million.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah, that's
it slowly went down from that. Like it never went actually up.
Domestically,
Yeah, domestically,
but overseas, they just kept
but it
running
ran
and
for a
running.
long ass fucking time.
I think it was re-released as well.
34
Oh, yeah.
weeks it ran for in the theaters.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's like almost a fucking
That's
year.
half a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
It's over half a year, yeah.
Holy shit. But yeah.
Because Avengers only been out for what, like 11
month?
weeks,
Oh, is it left? Came out end of April.
like mid-April,
Yeah.
or yeah, end of April.
End of April.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That's
Yeah,
all
I mean,
We're about to be in July.
Avatar was cool, but I think Avengers was a better movie.
Oh yeah.
So, for
Let's
sure.
see. Opening weekend, well, Avengers, we know, got 357 million. It's only been out for 9 weeks.
God dang.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, having them re-release it is they're gonna definitely make.
Yeah,
their,
they'll hit that first week.
Yeah.
All they need is just this weekend. They just need like New York and LA to go see it, and then done.
Well, the question is, what comes out this weekend?
Probably nothing.
Nothing.
Well, we
till
got
Spider-Man.
We got Toy
Oh,
Story.
Toy
That was
Story.
last
later.
week.
Have y'all watched Toy Story 4?
No, I have not.
Oh, man.
I heard people crying and shit.
I didn't cry. But
I heard all kinds of people crying. They were like, "Oh, I couldn't handle it." It's like,
I heard
what
people
the
like,
fuck?
and then I've heard that some people like kind of like. I've
Wish
heard
they
a
would've
couple
stopped at
people
3.
said that. Yeah, I guess that it sort of undid some stuff that happened in the previous, but I don't know. I didn't listen to it in depth because I didn't want to get it spoiled.
I watched 3 a bunch of times, but I watched because it's one of my Riley, my youngest daughter. It's one of her favorite movies. That and Pets movies.
For this weekend, movies that are coming out, we have Annabella Comes Home
That don't make no money.
yesterday, which might.
Yesterday.
No.
Yesterday's
heard
about
that.
the Beatles,
Yeah.
where a guy gets
Oh,
hit by a
man.
car and
That
nobody
ain't-
knows.
that ain't making no
That's
money.
an indie. That's an indie film.
I don't know. Beatles are a big band.
No, they're not.
Boo this
And
man.
then we have
Not
Maiden.
anymore.
yeah.
Who made and what?
Maiden's it's a limited release.
Yeah.
But no, so yesterday it's coming. It's going to be
Trash.
in
No.
2,600 theaters.
Oh, that's good.
Well-
Yeah, they sent her break the record then.
Yeah, Endgame is going to be at 900 or 1950.
Spider-Man's
Yeah.
next weekend, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Spider-Man's next
they're
week.
leading it up to
Good time.
Well, it says Spider-Man's going to be released nationwide.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not until
But
next
they-
week.
Yeah, next week.
yeah, having it. Oh, go watch Avengers again, and then boom,
Spider-Man. Oh yeah.
Spider-Man's out.
Actually, it might be a good idea. Watch Endgame and then go see Spider-Man.
Yeah, because this is right off the Spider-Man is right off the heels of Endgame.
Yeah.
So
Supposedly
why
it's
not?
getting really good reviews from what I've been.
Don't tell
Fuck
that to
that
Prodigy.
Fuck you too, Stitch.
Yeah. Prodigy all fucking shitting on it too. On people who've already seen it.
But it's people that have seen it
Yeah, exactly.
that are rating it. That
Giving it
like
a
critics.
review and he's still shitting on it.
Rather
It's
than
like,
his,
dude, have you seen it? Have you seen it,
Have you seen
Oathbreaker? No, you haven't.
I'll probably watch it eventually, but it won't. Obviously, it won't be opening weekend because I got to pick and choose.
Yeah.
I think we're actually gonna watch Secret Life of Pets 2 this weekend.
Dude, you're like China. Like you have to pick and choose your movies.
Yeah, like, for real.
It's all bad.
I was gonna say, they released kind of a snippet of they show a scene of Spider-Man swinging with Mary Jane, or MJ,
MJ.
and she's like, I never want to do that again or something like that. But I think it's cool that they showed that because you get to see how scary it is to actually swing from rooftop to rooftop as Spider-Man. Whereas the other one made it seem like kind of cutesy and glamorous or something like that. Like the scene where Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man swings with what's the name?
It's all perfectly. Fucking,
Yeah.
All romantic and shit.
Like, oh my god, it's so graceful. And she's like, ah!
Yeah.
It's almost like those videos that you see of the people who get on a giant fucking swing at theme parks, and like they
Oh,
release it, and
yeah.
people like lose their shit. People like, mama!
It's awesome. Yeah. Apparently, MJ in Spider-Man, she's Michelle Jones, but she goes by MJ.
Mike Jones.
Oh, damn. So we may see Mary Jane in this film.
There was an interview they did with Zendaya, where she said that her character is MJ, or not MJ. She said Mary Jane. I mean, it could have been a slip up.
It might have been. She's Michelle Jones.
She has this show on HBO
Oh yeah, Euphoria.
that I've heard some
Euphoria.
craziness about.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna, I guess, try to
Apparently-
check out an episode, but it's just like teenagers going wild.
Yeah, is it like the 2019 version of Kids?
I don't even know what
You know what Kids is what is the first movie Rosario Dawson's in.
And
I
there's
don't think I've seen it.
Yeah,
teens having sex.
It's pretty much teens having sex, and one of them
Oh, okay.
has sex with the teen that's passed out, and you, the viewer, you know that the guy that's having sex with this girl is infected with HIV,
Oh,
and the
geez.
girl he's having sex with is passed out.
I don't think they go there with this whole thing. I just heard it's a lot of like.
That was fucking dark.
yeah,
alright.
yeah.
That movie's just like that, and the movie is directed by a 19-year-old kid.
Well, this movie or this
This TV
this
show.
TV show, I guess, is Zendaya, and it's got a lot of, I guess, drugs and sex and stuff like that, and a lot of
Dicks,
people are just
apparently.
uncomfortable because it's like teenagers going through this, and I guess maybe people are trying to live in that world where that kids in high school aren't doing all this stuff. But
Y'all tripping.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't want to see a TV show that's graphic like that, especially with sexuality with teenagers. First of all, they're teenagers. If they're supposed to be underage, it's fucking gross. And I don't see why more and more Hollywood movies are trying to do this, of like showing sexuality like that, like at such a young age. Yes, it happens, but I don't really want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that it happens. I was a teenager. I didn't have sex as a teenager though, but it's fine. But it's just like they're underage. You know what I mean? And we should not. There shouldn't be any kind of sexualization of kids that are underage. Just because it happens doesn't mean that it's okay to like show graphic sex scenes with kids in it. I think it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I don't
Never seen
know for sure. I just heard seen people talking about it online. So maybe I'll try to check out an episode to see.
There's been a lot of buzz. They've been trending on Twitter. I guess they hit some kind of record already. Yeah, I'm not sure if this show's for me.
And is she like a star or is she?
Is she the lead? I don't know. It could be an ensemble cast.
Okay.
No idea.
I think she's the main cast. Yeah,
I have
she got first title. I think she's the main
first
person.
billing, as the
Yeah.
Oathbreaker would say.
Okay.
No
But-
idea.
Her fucking name is long as hell. I'm surprised she just go by Zendaya.
So
that a-
K-Mac actually works for somebody in her family. She works with somebody in her family. I think it's like her uncle or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's her
Zendaya.
last name?
Coleman.
Okay.
Her name is Zendaya Mary Starmer Coleman.
Star Mirror?
Stolmer.
Sotomayor?
It's weird. It's like Stoermer.
I don't know. Sure. Whatever.
Sure.
She's 22 from Oaktown. What's up? Representing Bay Area.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I don't think she
Yeah,
from the Bay.
that's why I said what I said.
Oh, I didn't know she was
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Oakland.
she's like from
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Well, I figured she was somewhere in the Bay Area, but I didn't know she was like.
I wonder if she's still
Oakland.
dating Spider-Man guy.
Tom Holland?
Yeah. I think there was rumors
Okay.
that they were dating.
It might have been. He might have put it down on her. I know she's taller than him,
Oh yeah.
even without heels.
It's not gonna do anything.
I'm just
We
saying.
hate no short people.
Holy shit. Can we talk about something? We let this go for 2 weeks now. Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
Shit went fucking down. We got a history lesson on the show. We want to say this for Oathbreaker.
No,
or
we can
nah?
talk about it now. Fuck him.
Nah.
Oh, there you go.
You want to go see Santana? You know,
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Who
Even
wants
though
to set?
That'd be dope. I wish I was there.
Who wants to set this up? Because this fucked me up.
Well, let's talk about the
Yeah.
controversy first, right? Because
There's controversy?
there was some controversy about
Okay.
it. Because before, 2 episodes ago, people were complaining about how it had like a real Nazi feel to it with the Jews.
Okay.
And it's warranted
Mhm.
because they had to wear, special patches to show that they were a certain breed of
Class
humans.
or whatever. Yeah.
But I
Weren't
thought
they
that
tatted as well? They're forced to get tats.
yeah, but I thought that it was it's valid, but it's not negative because they're showing basically the Nazis as bad people.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it was that controversial.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but it's obviously parallels. I mean, with literally wearing a star. It's not a
Mhm.
Star of David, but it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finally get some good backstory on
Crazy fucking
Attack on
backstory.
Titan, and we have a backstory on the actual Titans.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
We learned that they actually have names.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, the
Well, kind of.
Eldrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldon.
Yeah, I think it's Eldon or Elder
I
something.
think it's
Yeah.
Eldon.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then like what is the founder Titan? Is that her name, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yuri?
Ymir? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because that's another character in the show.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing
That
that
was
threw me off.
confusing,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Ymir, the first Titan. they
Yeah.
call her.
The founding Titan.
Founding
But
Titan,
there's
there you go.
only 9. Was it 9?
nine. Yeah, it's 9 founding Titans.
Yeah, and they're the only ones that can, I guess know that they're fucking Titans or whatever. They can be controlled or whatever.
So, this is actually funny. I just thought of this right now, but it totally makes sense because remember earlier in the show how they said the Titans kept eating people to figure out a way to come back
Yeah.
to being a human.
Oh,
The
yeah.
reason why is because they're all trying to find the 9 Titans to turn back into a human.
Mm.
Because when you eat, so if you're a normal Titan, you're basically a fucking zombie.
Mm-hmm.
But if you eat a person that is one of the 9 founding ones, then you turn back into a human and you take their powers.
Yes.
Oh, they call them the children of Eldon or
Yeah.
Eldin. You eat one of them, then you get their cognitive senses pretty much.
But one thing that was interesting is that if you do have the ability of one of the 9 Titans, you can only I guess, be a carrier of it for like 13 years, right? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
yeah,
yeah,
you
13
got
years.
13 years to live.
Yeah, either you pass it on to somebody else, or if you die with that ability, I guess it gets
It transfers.
transferred some magically or some
The
shit.
only way you pass it on is by getting eaten. So
Yeah.
you have to
or
die.
they also talk about having children now. They say you have to have a child be eaten, or it passes to somebody like some weird magic
Actually,
transfer
I
shit.
think Grisha figured out a way to transfer it because so obviously we're missing something
Oh yeah,
with
of course,
Yeah.
Grisha
of
because
course.
they never say like
I
how,
think we're missing a couple things
Hold
at
on.
least.
they never tell us how he left or what happened to him. So my feeling is that he shot Eren with the Titan serum. He turned into a Titan, and then he allowed himself to get eaten
Oh yeah.
because that's the only way that
Oh.
makes sense. Because Grisha is the one that ate Owl, who we'll talk about in a minute,
Mm-hmm.
to get that power, the Attack Titan.
Yeah.
So
And then yeah, because the scene, there's a scene where like Aaron and his father are out in the woods, and I think that's when he ejected him, and then
yeah.
like the next thing you know, his dad's like gone.
exactly,
You never see him again.
I think that's exactly what happened.
So I think what fucked me up the most is the fact that this whole time for 3 seasons, we had no knowledge, neither did the characters, of what's beyond Wall Maria.
Mm-hmm.
When Eren and basically Ardman get knowledge of the past, you find out that they're on an island.
Yeah,
They're on an island surrounded by the ocean, and nobody that lives there has
Knows
seen
about
the ocean.
Yeah.
People don't believe that it exists. Not only that, photography is either forbidden or they just don't know about it.
No, it's on purpose. So I
Oh
don't know
yeah, yeah, of course. But-
it's kind of. I don't know if you noticed this when at the end of like the last episode, but they're actually putting Titans on the island on purpose.
yeah,
Yeah,
that,
they
that
can't
part I
leave.
saw. Yeah,
Yeah.
but photography though, I think that was stolen from them by the king
No,
when he
they-
erased their
It was
memory.
more than that. They don't have any sort of tech like that.
No, they have the only tech is the ODMs.
ODM gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like off of the island, there's more people.
They have fucking
Yeah.
cars.
There's airships,
Airships,
cars,
cars.
guns. They have fucking guns versus the steampunk guns. They have actual guns.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? They're saying there's a lot more of them, but there's like this huge ethnic cleansing with them.
Well, like, what's so fucking crazy? Like I just watched the last 2 episodes, and the whole scene where Eric's dad, like, they go back to his childhood when he's a kid, and he takes his little sister to go see the fucking air balloon, and for them to get there, they had to like cross like the border or
patrol,
something.
yeah.
They had to
Border
leave
check.
they had to leave their district to be able to see the balloons or the hot air balloon or whatever. What's it? Air balloon, whatever.
There's
And when
airship.
they get there, like there's 2 guys there, and like the guy is like, "Oh, you're outside of your area. Either you can go work real hard, or I can kick your fucking ass." And the guy's like, "I'll take the ass kicking and just don't hurt my sister. She didn't know I brought her along." And dude, with no hesitation, just fucking knee him in the gut and start kicking his ass. But then the other fucking dude takes the sister away. I'm like, "Oh, he's gonna lead her off or some shit like that." Next day, sister's fucking dead. Found her in the fucking creek, all fucked up, and it was so fucked up, man.
They sick dogs on her to kill her. I was like, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
They tear her limb from limb.
And then they just
literally.
go to the family like, "Oh yeah, your daughter was
ran
murdered."
away.
Yeah.
she ran away and fell in a fucking river or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
and the son just sitting there with fucking fire in his goddamn eyes.
Yeah, it was a really good episode because you got to see like a lot of backstory and like so what we're talking about, just now about the guy that kicked Grisha's ass. That guy ended up being like a super spy.
Mhm.
He ended up being one of the actual Titans.
And
so,
cut off his fucking fingers. Holy shit.
well, he said he tortured. Hold on, because we fucking went
Jumping
over kind
around,
of a
yeah.
lot of shit. So in the beginning, like we're talking about the Eldons, and the Eldons are basically treated as second-class citizens. They have to live in a certain district in this city, and they're not allowed to leave without special permissions. So when Grisha, who's Aaron's dad, go ahead. Wait, the big ones or the small ones?
No, the Lagnita one.
Yeah, go ahead. When Grisha leaves with his sister, it's like a big deal. They sneak out to go see this airship, and that's when he gets his ass kicked, and that's when his sister dies, and he's really fucking mad about his sister dying, and he knows who killed her, and his whole family's basically like being little bitches about it, and they're told false history about the Eldons. They say that basically they've always been second class, and they got defeated by the humans and stuff like that. They don't tell them about how they're basically all Titans, and they're all carriers of like this Titan gene, and that's pretty important. It ends up being that the guy that kicked Aaron's ass is a Titan, and he's been waiting for like the right person to take over his mantle because he knows he has 13 years to live, and his time's coming to an end. And he sees the hate in Grisha's eyes, and he's like, okay, this guy I have to pass my stuff down to, but he needs to stay secret. So they end up capturing Grisha and his family, and he tortures him brutally.
Before you get to that part, there's also a part, the reason why they captured his family is because his little fucking son is a goddamn snitch.
Oh,
He
yeah.
fucking snitched on him to save his grandparents. That's what they said.
It's sort of on purpose, though. Because remember, Grisha's kid, who's also Aaron's brother, is he tells him basically to do everything you can to get in good with the people that are here, but you're going to be the main resistance after a while. So just remember that. It's important. And so they end up having a resistance underground. You know, Grisha has underground resistance, and they have like basically somebody of the royal bloodline who is, I think she's called like the founder, who has like, she can control all Titans. And they all end up getting caught, and they torture all of them, cut off their fingers and shit like that. And when Aaron's like when Grisha's like the last one left, him and Owl, who was like the kind of like spy guy.
Yeah.
He had no idea who he was. He just knew that there was a guy named Owl that was helping them out. He ended up like saving him at the end, and like being like, "Listen, I'm gonna save you. You know, even though we just killed all your people, but I've been waiting to pass this shit down for a while, and he's gonna be the guy. It's like I need you to take my powers, and then go to the island, and then fix all this shit." So they go with like a plan. So I think it's really good that we finally are getting like legit answers to like this whole universe. There's like a lot of anime and TV shows that don't answer enough questions, but this one's doing a really good job in the third season of answering questions.
Well, another thing that we get to learn is where the fuck the Titans are coming from, because like it's not just they're not just magically appearing, like they're actually taking people. Yeah, they're being created by the people on the mainland or whatever.
Yeah. So what happens is the people on the mainland, when they want to punish somebody that has the Elden blood, they inject them. They capture them, they torture them, they take them on a boat across this channel of water.
It's like straight.
And they drop them. They're on like a wall to the island, and then they inject them full of like the Titan blood, and they kick them off the edge. Well, actually, sorry, they take one of them, survivor, like one of the ones they don't inject with Titan blood. They just like kick them off this wall and be like, just run. And the rest of them, they're like inject them all with like the Titan shit to make it turn to Titans, and they kick them all off, and they all chase the one guy that's surviving.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
bad.
One thing we learned is the Titan. So if you go back to season 1, the Titan that ate Aaron's mom, actually she's actually his father's
First
wife,
wife.
who's of royal blood from the main island.
Yeah.
Which
So
I was like, what the fuck? Like that fucking boggled my mind.
Yeah, it's fucked up because I was like, hey, this Titan looks familiar, and then like a second later, Aaron has a flashback about his mom being eaten.
Which is interesting because she should be related to Historia.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting seeing this new episode coming up.
It's been like a really deep, complicated storyline. I didn't expect the show to get that deep.
Yeah.
But it got really deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fucking badass. Like everybody on the show has been pretty fucking dope, but Levi taking out fucking like 20 goddamn Titans. Only reason why he stops because he ran out of fucking steam.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was tired.
Yeah, he was like, give me your gear.
Holy shit. Yeah, Attack on Titan's been really good.
Yeah.
So has
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, have you watched that?
No.
You haven't watched that yet?
Dude,
No.
Demon Slayer's
Actually,
shit.
I went back old school and watched an anime I've never seen before, but it's on Netflix, and there's
Evangelion?
there's this huge controversy over this.
Yeah.
But I found out the reasons. It's not really like
Not religious based.
no, it's not that. It's
They're
just that
killing angels.
Netflix had to jump through hoops to get this anime on their service.
Well, they even got the movies too.
Yeah, but not only that, like they had a lot of people were upset about the intro song.
Okay, because the intro song, I get that, but there's also like there's changes to
The voice
dialogue.
cast.
No, the voice cuts I don't really give a shit about. It's the dialogue.
Well, yeah. So there was issues with both of them. Both of them are issues with them buying it and streaming it. They were blocked from using certain things. So in order to use it, they had to re-record certain shit.
Oh man! All right. So did you watch the original Evangelion?
No. I'm
Okay,
not.
so I watched the original. I can't remember all the characters' names, but so I'm watching it with my oldest daughter right now. I'm like, let's check this out. This is old anime. It's really cool. I haven't watched the whole thing through in the Netflix version, so for right now, it seems like sort of normal to me, except for the intro song, which I kind of forgot about. The intro and outro songs, I don't really give a shit about.
Apparently, the outro song's completely different.
Yeah, it is, but that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But there's the two characters that are basically they have like a semi-romantic relationship where they change the dialogue to make it seem like they're kind of just friends, that's kind of wrong. So
Which two characters?
it's
if it's the boy,
it's the boy and the I forgot
and
the
blue-haired
girl's
chick.
name.
Rhea?
No, it's not Ray.
Ray?
It's not
No.
Ray.
Oh, is it
the redheaded one?
The German chick?
Yeah, the girl that wears the red suit.
Asuka.
Yeah, where she's like, I'm in love with you or something like that, and they totally changed the dialogue for that.
So I'm watching the original Japanese voice acting with the English sub. So, but I know that with the English dub, they had to record the entire show all over again with the new cast.
Which doesn't make any sense. But I
It was because they couldn't get it.
okay, well, I'm watching it subtitled because that's the way you should watch anime.
I agree.
But yeah, they changed the translation in the dub.
You know what's funny? I was watching.
the sub.
Yeah. Oh, the
I was
sub,
watching
yeah.
an anime, and the Sweetness was in the room, and she was talking to me. I'm like, I'm watching the show, and she's all, no, she said something. She told me to turn on a volume for some real reason. She told, why does the sound even matter? Like, you're reading the fucking words. I'm like, I don't know why, but it does fucking matter.
does
Like, you have to have
matter.
you have to have the Japanese language in the background and
Hold on.
going words.
But you know what's weird though? Sometimes you're watching an anime that is totally not porn, and the women in it sounds like porn.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody else in the house. You gotta turn it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You're like, hold on.
It's like, I'm not watching porn right now. Just saying. Alright.
I got an interesting question for you guys. Something I noticed, whenever I'm gaming, I can't, for some reason, for the life of me, I can't say if I'm in a room and it's cold, I can't have the covers over me and my hands underneath the controllers. Like, my hands have to be over the
I'm
the
the same
covers.
way.
Like, for some reason, I can't fucking play that way.
So K-Mac she knows this for a fact. Like, when I start playing video games, I'm into it. My hands get super hot. Yeah, like super hot.
Yeah.
So I can't have them under the covers.
But it's it's not the heat. It's just that I physically need to have
feel
not that I'm looking.
constrained or whatever.
Yeah, I can't, it's not like I'm looking down at the controller, but I just feel more free by not covering up. But yeah, for is it Eon Glarius or is it Neo
Neon.
Genesis?
It's
Evangelion.
neon.
Evangelion.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I ever seen it all the way through, but I feel like I did. It's just been so long since I've seen it, so I don't
Yeah,
remember.
It's 1995. So
Yeah.
It's a long fucking time ago.
Because I remember there was the kid at the end that joins the team, the other boy.
I'm
But
not that far, but yeah.
didn't he turn out to be? No, I want to. Well,
It gets real
I
fucking.
guess it doesn't matter.
If y'all have not watched it before, it gets real fucking weird at the end. Like halfway through, near the end, it gets real fucking weird.
mm-hmm.
I don't care what anybody fucking says. It gets real fucking weird. Like Ray and fucking Shinji's
Shinji,
body
yeah.
merged, like the fucking or something,
What the?
and it's like an acid trip. It's really fucking weird.
That
so-
sounds like some Akira shit. Because Akira gets weird towards the
No, it's
end.
weirder than that.
Yeah. Not
listen.
surprised.
The reason why there's 50,000 fucking versions of Evangelion that came out is because all of them subsequently make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's how they did it.
I
'cause,
heard they did the movies to fix the ending because
Yes.
the ending was rushed or they're running out of money or some bullshit.
It's
Something
weird
happened.
as fuck.
So they did the movies to try to fix the endings. So I was like, what?
Did they do how they did with Fullmetal Alchemist? How they had Brotherhood to help explain the fucking whole story better?
Well, yeah, Brotherhood is basically the same story, just better.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to talk about Demon Slayer? Or are you gonna wait?
Well, none of them have watched it. I don't really want to give it away, but it's basically
fucking good.
They are improving upon the shonen formula of how to make anime,
Yeah.
and it's been really really good. I don't want to give away the characters or anything like that, but the animation style alone is fucking fantastic.
Pretty fucking dope.
If you're just watching it, the first couple episodes, it might seem like normal, but as soon as the guy learns the water style As soon as you see that fucking animations,
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, dude.
And it's cool
incredible.
because it's not just him that they do that animation
Yeah.
style on too. There's other characters that are just kind of fucking dope. It's just the first one they had was because I think the one that came out today was a season finale or
No, I don't think so.
what? It showed that on the Crunchyroll app, like when it alerted me that
Are you thinking of No, that's definitely not the season finale because he's fighting the guy next. You're probably thinking of the Rising of the Shield Hero. That was the season finale
maybe yeah okay maybe it was.
today, which is good.
But yeah, there's a scene like it's almost like a scene from a video game because he's fighting basically the final boss, and like you know how when you're playing a game you learn like how the boss moves and works like that. That's basically what this guy did. He basically found a cheat code of how to beat this fucking demon. But
Found the weakness.
yeah,
spot.
but there's shit that happens that it's not that easy.
I still haven't seen Goblin Slayer. I mean,
Oh my god,
how
that's a
did
good one.
so? I live with a couple of women,
Fuck
so
'em.
they're
No, I
they're
mean, literally.
they're
You
hesitant.
should fuck him.
No, well, their boyfriends live there too, but still.
Are you gay? Fuck him too.
Whoa, wait, that does not sound right
Hey.
at all. God dang.
How dare you stereotype my gender or whatever.
Oh damn, I know. But they're hesitant about watching the rape scenes, but I'm like, well, I still want to watch the show, but we'll
You know,
see.
You
I
just say
don't- I
they're
don't-
not your type, like the president.
I don't understand
Oh,
this shit about somebody like. So somebody says I don't want to watch a rape scene when it's like in a bad context. Listen, I don't want to fucking die, but I watch people getting killed every day. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
don't understand that. I really don't. It's first of all, it's not real.
Yeah,
And
but
second of all, they're bad. It's villains doing villainous shit.
so one of to give you context, one of the ladies
God.
were watching Black Mirror, the Striking Vipers. One of them was crying during the episode.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking
So
why?
you live with weak people.
yeah.
Weak people.
She was crying because she couldn't handle like what was going on the screen, like freaking out about her boyfriend in VR. It was pretty funny. But
Yeah, those
There's-
are are they young people you live
yeah,
with?
they're pretty young.
Okay, that makes sense then. They're weak bitches.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm saying bitches in a non-gender specific
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I know dudes that are weak bitches. So
Yeah. So it's just interesting. I plan on watching it eventually because it's all on Crunchyroll. So
Yeah.
even though I'm wondering if it's uncensored somewhere.
No.
Goblin Slayer.
it's
that is.
pretty. It's not very censored.
Yeah, because I think it's like
Well,
aired in Japan.
So watching Blood Sea, what Crunchyroll did was like big black blobs over shit.
Yeah.
But then I watched it like on YouTube, uncensored,
yeah.
where those blobs were gone
So-
and it's full on.
Yeah, yes. They
all
don't
kinds.
generally have that in this. So Crunchyroll, I think they have, because of the blowback from Terraformars. If there's something like that now, they'll have an edited version and an unedited version. Remember when Terraformars first came out and they had like very graphic death scenes? At first, the screen was like 80% covered with black. People started complaining and they had an unedited version with it too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So that's only for season 1. Do not watch season 2.
Stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. But yeah, this show, it's pretty graphic and I don't feel like they edited too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I plan on watching it eventually, but I'm kind of stuck on Neon Evangelion because it's an interesting show, but there's a lot of crazy psychological stuff so far, and it's like weird because like they took the helmet off of one of the Evas and looked like there's some creature inside, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What
It's
the
so
fuck
funny.
is going on?
I think it's hilarious that you haven't watched this.
I
like,
have not. I've
classic
never
anime.
seen. So for me, classic anime was Robotech.
That's around the same time.
Well, Robotech was in the 80s.
But this is like 1995, man.
Yeah, so when everyone was on this, I didn't give a shit. I was like, I don't care. So now that it's like a staple and it's available, I don't have to buy DVDs to watch it. It's on a streaming service that I
It's
pay
kinda
for.
crazy. So like
So I'm watching.
for me, Neon Genesis Evangelion is the same era as like Fist of the North Star, MD Geist, the original Dragon Ball, shit like that.
And Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, Ninja
Oh,
Scrolls,
yeah. I own
same
Ninja
era. You know what I mean?
Akira.
I think, but it's okay. I mean, you'll overlook some animes. You can, especially back then, it was much more difficult to get shit on VHS,
Oh yeah.
especially anime.
Yeah, it was-
Today people are fucking spoiled.
Like I remember going to Blockbuster and they had like a small little bookshelf worth of fucking
Yeah,
anime.
they had like Ultron and like fucking maybe Voltron as
Yeah.
well. And that's probably about it.
I remember I had MD Geist, which is probably like one of the
that was
forgotten fucking mech animes on VHS.
That shit was fucking bloody.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think I showed that. So when I was in the president of the anime club at school,
I remember watching it there.
that that and what was it? Fist of the North Star. And I watched a bunch of other ones, and we had to have for some of the animes. I think it was Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, Ninja Scroll's on there.
When I showed that, we had to actually have parent signatures.
Yeah.
Because
it's
there's
titties.
pretty.
Yeah.
There's a rape scene.
Yeah.
But every time I watch fucking Ninja Scroll, I keep thinking this is Samurai Showdown the movie, because almost all the characters look like fucking.
That's
Samurai
true.
Samurai Showdown just
just came
released,
out.
Yeah.
I saw it's downloadable today or yesterday. Who's that?
I pressed the button.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a new Samurai Showdown that just dropped. And I was like, what the fuck? So I
want
guess
to play it.
yeah,
'Cause I remember playing it back in the day. This is
first one in a while.
some more geek history for you, but Samurai Showdown was originally on the
Neo Geo.
Neo Geo, which is a $700 fucking console back in the mid '90s.
Yeah.
So this is basically impossible to fucking buy. But the reason why the Neo Geo was so fucking awesome was because the console experience and the actual arcade experience was exactly the same. Which back in the day, that shit was unheard of. Today it's kind of silly because we have all of our consoles are either as good or greater than
The arcade.
the arcade.
Was it
Back
the-
then, it was fucking impossible.
Yeah,
was it the
back then
Neo?
was expensive.
Was it the Neo Geo that had the fucking the Nomad, where you could take the cartridge from the actual Neo Geo and stick it into the Nomad and fucking play it on a handheld?
No, so I think it was a Nomad 2, but the thing that was cool about the Neo Geo is that literally in the cabinet, the arcade cabinet, so I used to work in an arcade. If you open the cabinet up for a Neo Geo game, it was the same cartridge. You could just take it out of the fucking cabinet and take it home and put it in your Neo Geo, and it would
Damn.
fucking play.
I actually knew someone that had the Neo Geo. His parents were fucking loaded, so he had that. He literally had 3 games. That was it for a $700 system.
What was it? Neo Geo.
Neo Geo, some
Metal,
like
was it Metal Slug?
No, he had some weird. I think it was called The Magician. There was some magician game, and there's one other game I remember. Oh, it might have been Metal Slug. I think back in the day, what was cool about the Neo Geo is that it had a select button on the arcade, so you could hit select and choose which game you wanted to play on the arcade cabinet, which was unheard of back then.
Wow.
Nowadays, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was crazy that. So this is why, if anybody wonders why, there's not a lot of arcades out nowadays, is because consoles killed the arcade.
Yeah.
Because when we were kids, we used to go to the arcade to get a better experience than our home consoles would provide, and they just surpassed it,
Yeah.
Well, I think what's smart now is they're making them into bars, so it's like you get drunk and play, be nostalgic. There's
Yeah.
a couple of new arcades that are out there, like for instance, like the
Emporium.
Dave and Buster's type stuff, where you can sit down and play, but they're specifically designed for like group play. There's like group trivia, 4-player Pac-Man, shit like that. You're not going to see that at like a local arcade or anything.
So I think some arcades are kind of on the come up. So there's a few places in San Francisco, and there's actually a place down the street from here that's an arcade. It's called High Scores. It's right next.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's right next to Brats and Brew.
Yeah, it's across the street from Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
By the movie theater.
But yeah, if you go to, there's still some arcades out there. I need to go to the Emporium. You went there before,
That's
right?
the one I was talking
Yeah, he
to
was
you
thinking
about.
about this
I
all
could not
day.
think about
Yeah.
what the name of the place was. It's really good. Really
Yeah.
good.
And there's another place I went to during SF Beer Week this year, because they had an SF Beer Week event there. I forget what the fuck it was called, but they had there was a legit bar with legit good beer.
Is that the one next
In
to
arcades.
the ballpark?
No.
Okay.
No.
There's
This
one
was like
near the ballpark, but I haven't been that one.
so it's hard for me to remember SF Beer Week. Get fucked up. All right.
Well, I know Mad Oak in Oakland, they have arcade games, and they usually have it on free play, and
do
they do
they?
tournaments. Is that the one where you
got
played
a couple in there.
Atari, right?
No.
Or not
This-
Atari, you
this-
played
This is like
Space
legit
Invader or Pac-Man from
No, this is. Oh, you're thinking of a Deviant.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
That was in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
When's David?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I did a Pac-Man tournament.
That was awesome.
And
That was a good night.
I beat the previous winner, but I still lost the tournament. So
Yeah, that
because
was
I
a
was
good
drunk. If I'd have
Yeah.
known when I went there they're gonna have that, I would not have drank before I went there.
Yeah, we had no idea. It was there when we got there. We just had some guys screaming in the microphone about
Yeah.
fucking scores or some shit. I was like, what the fuck's going on? It was a great night. But
What
yeah,
the fuck name is that console?
I think the combo like mini boss, which is in San Jose, which is the combo bar arcade with a restaurant attached, and then coin op. There's one in San Francisco and one in Sacramento where it's like the bar and arcade, and like
Is it
at
on
coin
free
op.
play or you got to put in the quarters?
So on at a coin op, once a month, every second Tuesday, everything is free. All the games are free. I'm sorry, the games are free. But obviously, liquor is
Yeah.
not free. So you can come in, and they're even open on Christmas, which is kind of sucks for them, but it's cool for us. And then
That's what it was.
mini boss, you gotta pay.
Okay.
Coin op, you gotta pay as well. But every second Tuesday, free arcade. And they have like a lot of cool shit, a lot of past and like nostalgic arcade cabinets, which is cool.
So the console I was thinking of is the TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, Box
Bonks.
Adventure, baby.
Yeah,
yeah,
Box
head
Adventure.
button.
Oh.
But
So-
they had a handheld unit that
Oh,
you can
yes, they did.
play the fucking thing in.
So that
So-
shit was funny
Fucking
because it
dope.
looked like the Atari Lynx. I always to get them confused.
Yeah,
I used to have a link. So shout out to Jason who listens to this podcast, who's gonna have a baby in August.
Oh,
You see him in the chat every now and again.
Yeah.
But I know he's busy now. But he used to have an
TurboGrafx?
Yeah, 16. I used to play Box Adventures at his house.
I fucking
Awesome.
love that game. That was like one of the first game I downloaded on my my RetroPie. I fucking love that game.
So Blue, how do you feel about your boy about to get
Yeah.
a Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, like in like August, I believe?
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Yeah. So Batman's getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's fucking weird.
Well, he's actually not the first animated or comic book character to get a
Fictional
star.
character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fictional character. Because The Simpsons have one, Mickey and Minnie has one. I think Daffy
Oh,
Duck
yeah,
has
they do.
one.
Donald Duck has one.
Yeah.
I know
Donald
that.
Trump has one. It's getting removed though.
Oh, I
Because like he's fucking
because
vandalizing
it
it.
keeps getting vandalized. People show up and try to blow it up and shit.
Yeah, Godzilla has a star on the.
No shit. Actually,
Yeah.
I believe that one. That was dope.
And then it says Hell Disneyland has a star. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Someone paid for that.
But yeah, it's pretty dope that he's getting a star, but you know it's not. I don't know the whole Hollywood Walk of Fame thing is kind of there's nothing really great about it, to be honest, because
Not
either
anymore.
there's like a bunch of homeless people there, and it's
Yeah.
fucking. There you got those people all dressed up in the character costumes and hassling people and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not good.
It
And
used
it-
to be cool.
I
Yeah,
need
it
to
used
bring
to be
Lilo
cool.
to check out Hollywood. She's never.
Hollywood's a
It-
shithole, man.
I agree, but for someone that's never been there before,
Yeah.
you just be like, "Here's the shithole that we've been telling you about. That is the shithole."
I
You
mean,
need confirmation.
like I took the Swedish there because she'd never seen it before, and she was like, we go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was not impressed because
Yeah.
like most of the people that names are on there, fuck, you don't know who the hell they are.
Yeah, what is it? Their downtown area. There's so people who don't live in Cali, or those of you who do live in Cali have never been to Hollywood. There's their quote unquote posh Chinese theater where they do premieres, like big Hollywood premieres, and stars and directors and producers are there. Across the street is this fucking part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but they have all these swap meet and
Yeah.
just homeless and
Yeah.
just smelly fucking just shit on the fucking floor. Where across the street, you know, looking on the other side, there's these like, it's like a mall, but it has a theater in it, but it has like, you know, famous people chilling in it, but it's right next to fucking shit.
Is that the Chinese theater even available like for during regular hours?
Yeah,
Or is it
there's
just
actually
fucking
there's a
closed?
club upstairs because I lost
Well, can't you-
something there.
Can't
I
see
lo-
movies there. Like, is it like a Century Theater? Like, can I buy tickets to go see like the
Yeah.
Avengers when it comes back out?
Yeah, there's theater there. They just premiere shit. They have when it's closed for private events, like for a screening, then you need to get tickets or whatever to get. But other than that, it's still operate business hours. There's still other businesses there. One of them is a club. There's a club upstairs. I think it used to be called the Highlands or some shit like that. Might not be anymore. I don't know. But yeah. Hollywood's still kind of a shithole.
Ain't nothing changed, but the
I guess
game.
but the name, just more street.
So you guys, any of you guys watched Jessica Jones yet? The new season?
No.
I gotta finish it still.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it actually.
You binged it.
Yeah, I binged it. I freaking love Jessica. I think it's better than better than Daredevil. And I mean, the reason why I like Jessica Jones is because she's a hero that fucks up, and it just makes the story interesting. But it had a pretty cool ending, which I'm not gonna spoil. But I was like, oh, they're gonna do it this way, and then yeah, some shit happened.
No
All
more.
right, I need to check that out. I finished Dead to Me.
I think you wait.
Lilo and I finished that.
Not for
what'd
Dead
you
for me,
think?
but I don't think you'll like Jessica Jones.
You don't think I will?
No, I don't think you're gonna like it.
Oh boy.
But you'll like the end because Trish, she gets her.
I was about to say
comeuppance.
Trish gets
Yeah.
decapitated or something.
Oh, so bad.
She don't get
Oh,
decapitated.
I love me some Trish.
What did you think about Dead to Me?
It was pretty good. I'm trying to think. Cause we binge watched like the last 5-6 episodes because I was like we need to finish this
Yeah.
or whatever because I was like it's taking
it's
too
hard to
long
put down.
because we were just scheduling stuff and I could kind of start to see where it was going and then she like well I mean are you gonna be just
I haven't started it.
spoiler free or
No, it's been a while.
okay so I was like
Oh, hold on. Do you plan to watch it?
I might get it. No.
You
not
might.
in-
That means
okay.
no. It's all good.
but there were just some moments where I was just like face palming because I was like, this girl's being stupid. And then when she finally told her that she killed her husband
Yeah.
and everything, I was like, oh shit, and it was pretty nutty. But you could just see all the pieces starting to like fall together, and some of the stuff I was just like, you're just asking to get caught, just dating the cop that you're having to
Oh, yeah.
investigate yourself or whatever. I was just like, stop! What this bitch doing?
And that crazy little girl who fucking like took like I guess a souvenir from the crash scene or something like
yeah,
that.
and then she
Yeah.
fucking dumps the dude because she fucks Cyclops, and then and thinks she might be pregnant with Cyclops' baby, not pregnant. So now she dumped the detective boyfriend that's about to fucking throw her into jail and shit like that, and then ratted him out for the money laundering, and then empties the bank account. Which I mean, I guess now that sort of works out because he's dead. But I kind of saw that was kind of coming towards the end. I was like, dude, she's gonna fucking kill Cyclops because I thought she was gonna accidentally do it.
Yeah.
When he was snooping around the house, but then when he started trying to fucking figure out where his money was at, and started to be all aggressive, and they started hinting at the whole stand your ground laws and stuff like that. I was like, oh, they foreshadowing something coming
Yeah,
on.
something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, it was sad though that the old man dude died in the retirement home. I like that.
Oh,
character.
yeah, yeah.
That little friend. I was like,
Is it, what's his name? His like I can't remember his actual name.
but he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
He's like a big name.
they did confirm season 2, right?
Yes,
If I think
they
I
did.
read.
It got renewed.
Okay.
Thank God, 'cause they left it on a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was such a good show because it was first of all, it's a very uncomfortable subject to talk about, right? It's, somebody's significant other got killed, and it's this person trying to raise the children, and then to throw in the mix that the person that killed the significant other is trying to be friends with the person that survived. It's just like,
yeah.
it's real
fucking
fucked up.
twisted.
It's real fucked up.
But then you get to learn about like the relationship of the wife and the husband, and learn how fucked up the relationship was,
Yeah.
and like her having cancer and stuff like that, or not able to, I guess. She had her boobs reducted because of the cancer or something like that, and the husband didn't find her attractive
Yeah,
anymore.
that was
That's
pretty.
in real life.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
That happened in real life. That's why it's like such a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they start talking about like, well, he was wearing Vans or whatever, and not running shoes
Yeah,
or whatever, and
wearing
I was like,
fucking
huh. And then they talk about the fight and everything.
I'm gonna stick to it though. In season 2, I'm fairly certain that they're gonna realize that the husband was fucking Cyclops, who was
Oh.
also Teddy.
Yeah.
That he was driving the car.
Yeah, that's what
doesn't-
I'm waiting for too.
It doesn't make any fucking sense that a pregnant woman with her husband in the car will be driving the car on the way to potentially giving birth, or a fucking.
I forget where they were going.
No, they gave it away already. They were going because she thought she was gonna give birth, and she miscarried. She's wearing the same exact fucking clothes.
I completely missed that. Okay.
Yeah, she's wearing the same clothes.
Huh.
What a twist. Yeah, and like he fucking manipulate her like crazy too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then
He's an
why
asshole.
would it even matter? Why is she so invested? Like, That's what.
She got brainwashed by him.
Yeah,
'Cause
she thinks that
saw-
she drove.
Okay.
You saw how she was controlled by him, right?
Oh yeah. Huh. Interesting.
The dude literally stole all of her fucking artwork and is
Yeah.
selling it for profit.
That part I was like scratching my head about. I was like, wait a minute. Her artwork was kind of dark. That kind of made you sad.
Well, yeah, because it's all shit that,
Like her.
and that's all because of him, basically.
Yeah.
You know.
They did have a nice fucking house.
I was about to say that. That house drives me
Yeah.
fucking nuts. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh. I can't
But every
even
time
imagine.
I see that guy, all I can think of is either Cyclops or fucking Westworld. Like
Yeah.
that's the only
Oh,
character
yeah.
I can see that
Well,
guy
that's
as.
why I said Teddy at first. I was like, wait, Cyclops. Y'all remember that shit? But yeah, he's
Yeah.
Teddy too.
Hilarious. We talk about another show. Has anybody seen Swamp Thing?
No.
Ooh,
It's on that
man.
DC bullshit access.
Yeah, but
About to get
I'm-
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
it's
get
already
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah.
Well, I
It
think
did get
DCLX is gonna get canceled.
Oh well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we will see. Nobody gives a shit about that.
We don't. All I care about is how I can watch it without subscribing to DC Universe.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
just kidding.
Now you see the problem.
But yeah, I've seen the first 2 episodes because it's released weekly, and
Yeah, that's what they're fucking up.
Yeah, they released the first 4 so far, but like they put money into this show. You can tell. Like,
So much so they canceled it.
yeah, it's like weird. I guess there's rumors about squabbling between Len Wiseman and the producers. Like they didn't watch it before they released it. Some other bullshit. The show is actually pretty fucking good so far with its first 3 episodes. I've only seen 2 out of the 3, but I was like, holy shit. They actually went back and took care to bring Swamp Thing to his like just desserts. Like he looks amazing. His origin so far was great, but it just sucks that they canceled this shit. Yeah.
So you liked it?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I like it a lot. I do want to keep watching, but people keep. It sucks. Like I'm watching this and I'm enjoying this, but this got canceled already. So like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
But it's good though. It's like holy shit. It's a legit like full on horror. They do not hold back on the gore and just the creepiness of the show. It's great.
Yeah,
I
Netflix
was
is
shocked.
Netflix like that too, canceling like good ass fucking shows that like they didn't give a chance for a full run.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but this is probably. I did not watch Doom Patrol. I'm not really interested. People said that was a great show, but I was way more interested in Swamp Thing, and so far it's paid off. It's been great so far.
Yeah, I'm only interested in Young Justice because Titans, fuck that show.
Yeah, Titans was.
Fuck Batman. Well, fuck you, dude.
Oh damn! Season 2 of Titans is coming.
Yeah, and I guess they're talking about, or maybe it's rumor mill, but I know Tom Wellington wants to come on and play as Batman. Wait, no, that's not for Titan. That's for DC. That's for Arrowverse.
That's for Arrow.
Yeah,
Or
Arrowverse.
that's for the Batwoman show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I think I could see him doing it, but he's already Superman.
yeah.
You can't be all the fucking cool superheroes.
Bro, he was
So
Superman.
they,
He was
DC
Superman like basically 15 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most people that are alive today, they don't remember that fucking.
They
dude.
they probably don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
Because they haven't done shit since
That's
then.
why he wants a job. He's just like, yo.
Well,
let's
he's
go an
also
actor.
he also plays Kang in Lucifer, which is another comic book based
He's on that
TV
show?
show. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
Kane. He was like the first
The first
The first murder.
First-
grandson.
First,
Yeah, the
yeah.
first murderer. Yeah.
and according to some religions, the first black man.
Probably.
Yeah.
Even though it started in Africa. This is according to King James.
Yeah, King James the Third.
Fucking Bible.
But he's actually pretty dope in Lucifer.
I'm just saying. It's fucking ridiculous. It's
Wait, yeah, guys-
ridiculous.
You guys heard about the I guess the Netflix controversy about how like I guess there's a bunch of Christian people who are feeling like
Oh,
you
this
know
is hilarious.
like Netflix shouldn't be having shows on there. Like I think it's was it
No,
show?
no,
no.
no,
Well,
no,
finish.
no.
I know where I'm going, but like so people like a bunch of Christian group got together and they signed a petition for Netflix to stop showing a show called Good Omen. And the funny thing is that Good Omen isn't on Netflix subscription. It's actually on Amazon.
Yes,
So
and it's actually a really good show. I'm watching it.
yeah,
So.
but what's also funny about it is that I guess Amazon or Netflix came out and said like, oh, okay, we saw what people are saying, so we're gonna cancel the Omen.
No, they said we will never show this show on our service.
Yeah, but then like it was funny because Amazon kind of responded too. Was like, oh yeah, you know, we're not going to show Stranger Things or something like that because I think people are coming out to Stranger Things or some shit. It's
awesome.
pretty fucking funny how stupid people are.
Holy
so-
shit. Oh, go ahead.
So Good Omens, I almost didn't watch because I started watching it, right? And I was like, because I was interested. And when the first like 5 minutes of them talking about like when the Earth first began, and it was like, oh, it didn't begin like billions of years ago. And then I was like, oh, well, cool. Wait a minute. And then they were saying how it didn't start, when the Christian said it started, it was like 12 days off or some shit. Or no, it wasn't the afternoon, it was in the morning or something like that. And so it was basically like 3,000 years old. It's like really fucking weird. And then I saw that it was like, it's British comedy.
Yeah.
And it's, this show's really, it's about basically a devil and an angel. And the devil,
Demon.
Demon and angel. And they're both friends. And the demon doesn't really want to do bad shit. He really doesn't. And the angel is kind of whatever. So like the perfect example is the demon ends up being the snake in the Garden of Eden. And he gives, the apple to Eve. Kind of feels bad about it, but the angel ends up giving Adam his flaming sword to defend himself after he left the Garden of Eden. So, and it gets more complicated after that, but it's been a pretty good show so far. It's interesting because I think it's David Tennant. He plays the demon. Who was Doctor Who and also the Purple Man. I think it's David Tennant.
And Jessica Jones.
David Tennant.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
The other one is Martin Sheen.
Yeah, and he's
Michael
from
Sheen?
Underworld
Yeah.
and Masters of Sex.
He's in hella shit. He's in
Yeah.
Tron. And he's a ton of shit. I think he's in Lord of the Rings at one point.
Really?
Or he might have been the Hobbit series.
Well, it's funny because I was telling K-Mac, I was like, that dude's from Underworld. I was like, he used to be yoked.
Yeah.
And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. And I showed her a picture. She was like, oh. I was like, yeah. Like he used to be yoked, and now he's just like
Just white
average
whatever.
dude. But he's like in his mid-50s.
Oh.
But then I was like, Joe Rogan's in his mid-50s, and he's fucking yoked. So no
he's
excuse.
pretty young.
Yeah.
I guess this show is based off a book or a comic.
It's a Neil Gaiman book.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, since Blue already brought it up, next week, Stranger Things is back.
It's next week already.
Yeah, it's next week,
damn.
4th of July. I think it
Ooh.
releases because 4th of July is on a Thursday.
And is
so
this the
that
last
night-
season of it
Wait, what?
for Stranger Things?
Stranger Things is out
Oh.
next week. Next Thursday, I believe.
Well, they said there's a definite end. So they
So-
have an end in sight, that's fine.
It's fine.
They were showing up. I saw them there on maybe it was like Good Morning America. The whole cast was on there, and they look like
older.
yeah. It's like
hey, Skeptical Negro has like a full-on goatee.
I couldn't even
and, like,
recognize what's her name. 11. I was like, wait a minute. I had to like.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Well, this is what's weird. So when you have kids, you understand this, but like kids, they grow so fucking fast. Like you should see it now with my youngest daughter.
Yes, it's
You
so
see how
weird.
big she is
she's-
now.
Yeah.
Right? And it's what's weird? We put her in pajamas tonight, and she's 2.5. All right, she got put in 4T pajamas, and they're literally like the pants are like capris on her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Sure, it's a crop top.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah,
hilarious.
kids grow fast.
But yeah, I know with like a lot of actors and actresses, they usually have them like, especially when they play like high school characters, like they usually go with somebody that's in their 20s because they don't age as fast as if they were like in that 13, 14 range because they'll fucking blossom all of a sudden and be like 6 feet taller than they were before or some shit.
Oh yeah, they're all like hitting puberty and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it started out they were what like junior high-ish. Is that what the?
I thought
the
they were
time?
elementary, like late elementary. school.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
I think they're like
Yeah.
7th or 8th grade.
Yeah,
or
it looks
something.
like they damn near
College
looking.
Yeah.
They sure do.
Got like
taxes
facial
and
hair
shit.
and shit. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
fucking
but
on my brain.
next week, Stranger Things drops. I think it drops the day after next week's cast. Is it not? Is it the third? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Today's
Shit, is it?
today's the 26th, my dude.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Time is fucking
Yeah,
clicking.
it's creeping up on us.
Y'all going to size?
What?
Size place. Just having a thing.
Oh no.
I didn't know about it.
I don't think I knew about it. Either.
I know it is,
I'll
but
check my Facebook events.
yeah. What the fuck were we? Stranger Things next week, day after the cast, so Thursday, which is 4th of July,
Thursday midnight?
probably. And they could release it early. Who knows? Maybe 8 o'clock that night. but we'll see.
What the hell is...
But I'm planning on blowing shit up.
Well, you got that, and then you got fucking Spider-Man Homecoming, right? Or
that same weekend.
Far From Home.
Yep, that weekend or that day, because you could see it there's Thursday night.
You know, kind of switching gears. One thing we haven't talked about is like the whole Disneyland Galaxy's Edge.
We kind of did.
Yeah, did we go into details about it, or?
I mean, have you gone?
I haven't gone, but I've seen like all the previews and stuff for it, and it looks pretty fucking dope.
I know someone that went, and I know that tickets for either Disneyland or that place in general is booked until end of July.
What I think
the Star Wars thing or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge, the little galaxy park. What we also have not talked about is Disney making a Marvel theme park.
Oh yeah.
In addition to, we have not talked about this. This has been announced. Apparently, they're trying to fast track this. So we'll see. But
Well, because I think Galaxy Edge is actually pretty successful. Like it's been booked for like the longest time, and like
Is
I
that
think
Disney World that they're doing this?
it's at
or both?
Disneyland right now.
Disneyland.
It opens at Disney World, I think, later on this year.
Mhm.
But I know that eventually they're gonna open it up to everybody, so it won't be reservations anymore. But it kind of will be still at reservations,
Jesus Christ.
so it's gonna be kind of the fast pass type thing going.
I'm not looking forward to having to go to Disneyland or World, but I know Lilo has never been, and I'm gonna have to fucking go.
Wait, she's
Well, you just
never
gotta
been?
stay out of that area.
Oh gosh, it's
No, I'm going. That's definitely going
and
to that area.
last time I went to, I've been to Disneyland since like the 80s.
Are you
was
serious?
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's
And
way
I went to
different
Disney
now.
World in 2000, and I was like, all right, this is, and Disney World I was there for like a week, and I was like, this is overkill. I don't need any more of this. I'm all Disney now. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's massive. It's fucking, you're in your own like world
Yeah.
or whatever it is. As far as you can see, you're in Disney.
Yeah.
It's all encompassing. But I can't even. I know it's expensive as fuck or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
So
$110 a person.
just to walk into the fucking
and
thing.
that's just for one park.
Yeah, I remember when I used to think like Great America was expensive at like fucking
Like
$40
$35 some
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
$40. I
Fucking
remember I
cheap.
was like, God damn, that's expensive. I'll get the season pass and drop 100,
Yeah.
but at least I can go all summer long. No, 100 won't even get you fucking. They'll laugh at you.
Yeah.
You can't even
Well,
can't even rent a stroller.
Dude, the season pass for Disneyland is like, I think it's like almost $800. It's fucking
oh
insane.
my fucking god! Is there that much to do where you need to fucking go that many times, or are people just that fucking fanboy
Some
fangirled
of
out
them
Well, no,
are
if
super
you get a
fanboy.
park hour pass, there's a lot to do.
at
yeah.
Disneyland?
Yeah, because now it has
Yeah, 'cause you get a
California,
California Adventure
Adventures.
and all sorts of
Oh.
shit. Yeah.
Now they have Galaxy's Edge. I haven't been
Fuck.
to Disneyland since like the 90s.
I would say Disney World is definitely worth it because
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit to do. Like Epcot Center alone is just
Epcot's
like,
legit.
yeah, that's like for adults.
So
But yeah, you haven't been since the 80s? Wow, man.
yeah, there's a lot has changed. There's a lot of
Lot.
stuff that's missing. Like I
I'm
went
good.
last time I
A lot of
went.
shit that's been improved.
I
on
love
Ninja.
Splash
Yeah.
Mountain. Splash Mountain was awesome.
I don't even think that's there no more.
No, it's still
Space
there.
Mountain.
Splash
It's still
Mountain's still
there?
there. Yeah.
I guess Star Tours is gone because now it's a whole fucking park.
No, I think they... Is it still there? I think
Yeah,
it's
I
still
think
there.
they moved it. They were saying they were taking it out so they can put another shit, and they're moving it to Galaxy's Edge, I guess.
I actually, I remember you were telling the story, and I was gonna add in on it a couple weeks ago, but you lost something at Disney or something. But it reminded me, I lost my wallet on Space Mountain.
I
at
lost my
Disney
hat.
World.
I lost my hat.
Yeah, okay, yeah. When I went to Disney World, and I had flown to Florida from New Jersey at the time, and I was supposed to leave the next day. This was, yeah, it was 2000, so it was before 9/11. So, but I was still confused on how the fuck I was gonna get back on the plane to get home in 24 hours because I was like, my wallet's gone. It was in my pocket.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And I was
back then nobody gave a fuck.
yeah. Well, I was still confused. I was like, how am I supposed to get home? Because I still need to show it's me. I was like, I have no proof of saying who the fuck it is that I am. And I remember my friend's mom that was there was like, well, you can just go to Lost and Found. I almost like laughed in her face. Oh, yeah. I can just go to fucking Lost and Found and someone will just be like, here's your wallet at Disney World of all places. And sure enough, somebody turned in my fucking wallet.
Wow.
It was at the bottom of Space Mountain. I guess one of the whatever ride workers or maintenance crews just
Oompa
found
Loompas,
it.
it's all good.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't say anything bad about Disney, and I hadn't said anything bad about Disney for like over a decade, but now I'm kind of like, fuck, Disney's crazy.
Except for him hating the Jews.
Got my wallet back, so
Yeah.
I justify it a little bit.
What's cool because, like, when I lost my hat, like, there was a site I went to, and like they just kind of see information. Like they kind of kept updating me, letting me know like, oh yeah, sorry we haven't found it yet, but you know our crew's still looking and this and that. And then eventually they're like, yeah, your shit's gone, man. Nobody's finding that shit. But I didn't lose it. Like it didn't fly off my head or something like that. Like I just left it in the little slot where you like put your stuff when you get on the ride. I just fucking walked away. I forgot it was in there.
You know, it's interesting. It's like, so when you have kids that amusement parks become sort of fun again, but sort of torturous again.
No.
Right, because you'll go there again to have fun with your kids, or you'll try to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also your kids are way more excited to stand in line than you are. It's like I feel bad because it's like I've been through a lot of fucking roller coasters before, and I don't want to stand in line for them anymore.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like I don't really give a shit. What was really cool is that what was it? It was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Me, K-Mac, my oldest daughter, Lily, and Mr. X and his family. We all went out to not Magic Mountain. What was the place called? Discovery Kingdom?
A Marine World?
Yeah, the one in like Vallejo, right?
Yeah. That's Discovery Kingdom now.
Yeah, Discovery Kingdom. We went there. It was I think it was either the day after Christmas or New Year's Day, and there was fucking nobody there.
Oh shit, yes.
There was nobody there. It was the fucking greatest thing ever. Like there was no lines for anything. It was fucking great. That was probably like my greatest adult experience at any theme park of all time.
Nice.
Because there was like nobody fucking there.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
I remember you could just get off the ride and we would sprint down and we'd come back up. It was like for like maybe it was like for like the 8th grade like physics trip or whatever, where it was just like the school was there and you could just run rampant.
Yeah, like I remember at Great America, I remember going on the Demon. Because the Demon never had a fucking line, but it was a fucking great roller coaster.
Demon I think it had 2 loops and a corkscrew.
Yeah, it was so great. There was never a fucking line. To this day, there's still not fucking lines.
Because everyone's all hyped up on Top Gun.
Yeah, fuck Top Gun. I mean, it's cool.
What's
Actually,
cool?
Now it sucks.
If you get like a cool ride operator, like if there's no line, they'll be like, "You guys want to go one more time?" And they just fucking hit the button
again.
Don't even like they'll let it stop. Like, you want to go again? They're like, "Yeah," and they send you off again. It's fucking dope. But it's like somebody's in line. You have to like get off, but you can like run to get back on.
I feel like we should call this episode "Member Berries."
Yeah, basically.
Did you go to Newark Days when you were living here in Fremont?
No, never really did any of the. I know of it, but no, I don't think I ever did.
We should go take when Newark Days is here this year.
It's like June.
So he's like
right?
September, August, maybe.
Yeah, it's September.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is.
Take Lilo. We'll have some fun. Okay. But I used to go like every year because Newark Days is like Newark is
I still go.
It's a very small town, especially for like the Bay Area. It's probably the smallest town in the Bay Area.
I think it's smaller than Niles.
Somebody called it Fremont's butthole.
Yeah, well, it's an enclave, which means it's literally surrounded by a city.
Yeah,
by one city.
It's pretty close to the smallest in Alameda County.
Yeah,
like Alameda might.
I think Alameda.
I mean, not Alameda. Albany might be.
I don't know. So when I was growing up in Newark, it was less than 20,000 people.
Last I checked, it was around like 30-ish. It's around like 35.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Newark is because it's an enclave and then
the
it's
amount
like
of
right.
Space is small.
Yeah, you're gonna have millions of people flowing through it because you're right by the bridge, 880 and shit like that.
Most people think that it's Fremont, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, Newark Days is when I was growing up, I used to go like every year. That's actually one of the first dates that me and Kim went on was like hanging out at Newark Days. But anyway, I used to go on that spinning ride. What was it called? The
Gravitron?
The Gravitron. Yeah. Oh my god. I used to fucking love that ride, dude.
Yeah,
I used to love that ride. So it's this ride that literally spins around and you're like stuck on the wall and you can't do anything. But what was cool is that you could bring, back in the days when we were growing up, you could bring a tape to the DJ and they would play the music that you wanted to play on your tape.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, I fucking love that shit.
Is Livermore part of Alameda?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
it was
the
just fucking weird.
East.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird as hell.
I don't consider anything like east of the hills.
Yeah.
Like the Bay Area. But everybody else does. And I don't consider anything north of like
the Bay Bridge.
San Francisco?
Not the Bay Bridge, but
Golden Gate.
like the Center Fell Bridge.
Oh.
And the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, I don't consider that shit part of the Bay Area either. Which is kind of weird because it is, but it's fucking not.
Yeah.
It's a totally different vibe.
Different culture.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say like Sonoma is part of the Bay.
I would.
Even though it's
not.
like it's
That's
still,
wine country.
Like,
Yeah.
well, it's also weird to me when people say like, "Hey, I'm from NorCal," and they're talking about the Bay Area. The Bay Area is not fucking Northern California. If you want to be technical, the Bay Area is basically Central California to the fucking west. All right, Northern California to me is like Redding and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Redding, Eureka, those little
But it's still
militiamen.
yeah.
Militiamen
It's
towns.
a much different.
I just think when you're talking to like outsiders, because anyone that doesn't live here only knows that L.A. Like I always,
Yeah.
LA, San
Derek is
Francisco.
hilarious because Derek will be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna come out there. I'm supposed to land in like L.A. or whatever like that. How far is that from you guys?" I'm like, "It's
Yeah.
it's a good distance. I can't
people-
pick
Good
you up from the
hours.
airport."
So people don't understand. Like, if you're not from California, people think that Texas is big, which it is. Texas is very fucking
Fucking
large.
huge.
It is not the largest state in the United States. All right, it's fucking Alaska.
Yeah.
I don't know why Texas people that haven't traveled don't understand that shit, but
Fucking yeah.
Alaska's big as fuck. But California, I'm pretty sure it's like the third biggest, and it's really fucking long. So when you say like, "Hey, I'm in LA, you want to come meet me," and I'm in the Bay Area, it's like, bro, that's like 8 hours away.
Yeah.
Like legit 8 hours away. Unless I'm driving like a fucking maniac, like how I used to drive. But it's fucking far. It's like 400 fucking miles.
Yeah. It's not a
Yeah.
it's not a fun drive either.
Yeah, no, you have to go on the 5. If you want to make it a fun drive, you take the 101, and that's 10 plus hours.
Yeah.
So
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to an East Coaster.
But then you can't even enjoy it because you got to make sure you don't fucking full drive off in the fucking ocean.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, that's why I took my motorcycle a couple times, like up the 101. That's fun.
Yeah.
Dude, so earlier in the podcast, I had mentioned how Derek in the chat had said that, "Oh yeah, you guys should talk about the woman who shot at her neighbor's house and then fucking set it on fire, and it was caught on her security cam." He posted on his Facebook page, and this chick literally she shoots through her fucking fence at the neighbors, and then she comes in with like a Molotov cocktail or however you pronounce it, and throws it through the fucking door. Like this shit's fucking insane. Like
What
she-
state was this?
Shit, she's shooting
it's
a
in
gun.
yeah, she's shooting a fucking gun. It's in Oklahoma. And then like she shoots a few times. Like I think she shoots like 3 or 4 times. And then she like it's caught on her fucking own goddamn camera. And then like later on she comes in with a fucking like
Oh
she
shit.
literally trying to burn down their
She
fucking
threw
house.
it through a door.
Yeah.
God damn.
I want to know what the fuck the backstory is on this.
That's crazy.
That's yeah. It's,
I thought they had space in Oklahoma. I thought like you don't
Yeah,
have to
right.
even worry about like your neighbors being up on top of your shit like that.
You know you got to worry about in Oklahoma? Tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
yeah, I just can't fucking know.
I've never been there, but I sure as fuck don't want to go.
No, I've been there. You know what's crazy? I talk a lot of shit about other places, but Oklahoma, I went to a place in Oklahoma that had legit good sushi. And I'm saying that from a guy from fucking California. I don't know, maybe I went to the best fucking sushi spot in Oklahoma, but I was in Oklahoma City, and I had some really fucking good sushi there.
Damn.
And it's nowhere near the fucking ocean, which is normally a fucking no-no.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
Yeah, but it was fucking good.
Hilarious.
best sushi I had was in Japan.
Whoa,
Whoa.
obviously.
The fucking wasabi was so goddamn hot, dude. I was fucking crying.
It's like saying the best steak you had was in United States.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, no shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, she had Kobe beef.
Home of.
Nah, so I've had Kobe beef. It's good, but that's just expensive. Like a basic steak. I would say that a basic steak, the United States does it the best,
Yeah.
probably hands down. Right, but when we get to like expensive shit, yeah, Kobe beef is expensive, but it's also like, or it's good, but it's it's expensive. You ever had Kobe beef before?
I've had a taste. I never purchased Kobe beef.
I had a Kobe burger, but somebody told me that's like the
Yeah,
most
no.
fucked up shit you can do to us.
Don't do a fucking Kobe.
But no, this was like a high-end place out in Livermore I had it at.
No,
and
don't
work
do
was
that.
paying. Work
No.
was flipping the bill.
I mean, okay, that's cool. You didn't pay
Yeah.
for it. Because if you have a Kobe burger, nope, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have Kobe beef, first of all, a Kobe burger should cost shitload. It should cost you at least fucking $40.
Yeah.
All right, and second of all, a Kobe beef should not be ground at all. Like that's just gonna ruin the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like a religious experience when you have a real Kobe beef, or even Wagyu is really fucking good. Even though it's an unhealthy animal. So if y'all didn't know this, I'll give you a quick rundown about Kobe beef. Is that Kobe beef it's the cow, I think it's called a Wagyu, but the thing you do in Japan that's different from any other place is that they feed the cow a diet of rice and sake.
Oh wow.
And the reason why I do that is because it makes the cow fat.
Yeah, more marbling or
More
whatever.
marbling, yes, but the animal is not healthy. The animal is basically fucking dying before they kill it. Like it's not healthy. Oh, and also in the Kobe beef, they massage the cow
Yeah, I've heard that.
to make it more relaxed, and they kill it in a humane way. But it's not living a healthy life. So when you look at well marbled beef, the marbling you look at is fat, and that fat you should never have fat
Flowing
protruding
through
through
your
your
muscle.
muscles. Yeah, that's like really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. Like you have to be real fucking fat
Yeah.
to get fat flowing literally through the parts of your muscle.
But
So-
it, then it wouldn't taste as good.
but it tastes
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, I got some fucking
You want
breaking
healthy
news.
animal, eat some horse.
Breaking news,
God
y'all.
dang.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is now on Netflix.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so you can go watch it on there right now.
Definitely watch that.
Yeah.
I got it saved on my phone. I bought it. when
Yeah, I bought it on
yeah.
Amazon.
Pro tip: if you get high, watch the movie High.
Yeah, it's just a
Uh,
fucking trip.
Yeah, watch it High. I'm just saying, it's very colorful, and the parts where they're
Oh,
doing
it's
like
really colorful.
yeah, the parts where they're like going through different universes and whew,
Yeah,
shit.
especially when they're like
And fight
they
scene.
tweak out or whatever when it's like
Yeah.
I forget when they get all like
They glitch
spaz.
out.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
glitch. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
But no, the parts where like where they have like the collision scene.
Oh, when they're fighting Kingpin and the other guys, right?
Yeah, he has like the universal like laser thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that scene. If you're high, I don't know what it's like. I'm just kidding. But if you watch that when you're high, it's gonna probably blow your mind. Anyway, on to the next. Yeah, we have maybe one more thing to go through, and then I think we're done.
Sure.
Let's get it.
What you got?
What do I got? I gotta read through the thing.
I think we pretty much covered everything.
I think
Did
we
we?
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we?
wait.
Oh no, we got a
someone-
couple of Be the BTIs.
Yeah, we have a few of them.
So
So-
this one's from last week. Somebody had asked in the chat, who's your favorite LBGTQ plus character, either in movies, video games, or TV shows,
Since
or
this
comics,
is
or whatever avenue?
the end of Pride Month, so
I know mine's
what's it
is.
called? Even though I didn't play the add-on, fuck.
oh
Is it Ellie?
yeah, from Last of Us.
Yeah, from Last of Us.
For me, I'm gonna say Lafayette from True Blood,
Oh,
like the HBO show, because
That's a good one.
damn.
he was fucking hilarious and he was fucking badass.
Oh, I'm gonna change my answer.
Damn. R.I.P.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Omar from The Wire.
Omar.
Okay.
I
You
don't
didn't
know.
even watch it.
Never seen No Way.
Never seen it
I'm
either.
just saying.
That's
The
Michael.
one. Michael B. Jordan?
Michael Carter, the guy with the scar from Boardwalk Empire.
Oh,
I know what you're talking
I
about.
know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Oh, didn't know.
the gay dude. He'd robbing people, hood as fuck.
There's a
second
few.
All right, I'm gonna go with similar vein here. I'm gonna go with Adebisi.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, from
From
Oz.
Oz.
Oh, yeah.
He would literally take some fucking gear grease, slap it on somebody's ass, and just fucking rave them.
Oh, all bad.
The Booty Warrior.
Damn.
Damn. I'm gonna say actually it's kind of a tie, because there's actually a few that are pretty badass characters, but I'm gonna say Lisbeth Salander from the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series,
Okay.
because I didn't even know about this character or the books, because I guess the series of books is called the Millennium series, but
I gotta read that.
but the movies, the original movies, the Swedish films, is what got me, because the character was amazing.
Oh, when she got raped by that dude and she raped him back.
She waved him out, but she also,
Fucking kicked that. Oh,
she
have you
kicked
watched
the
that movie
dude-
before?
yeah, there's an
God
so
damn.
there's
The
the
original version, not
the
the American
original
one.
Swedish. There's also the American version with one
Liam
of-
Neeson? Right?
No, what's her name? Kate, oh,
Kate
I don't
Middleton?
fucking know, but
No,
watch
Ken
the
Morgan.
fucking original version.
yeah, watch the Swedish
That
version.
shit is fucked up.
No, because the girl in the Swedish version is an American one, too.
No,
They have the same actress.
No, they do not.
Yes,
no,
they do.
Nomi Rapace is not in the original. It's one of the Morgan sisters that's in the other one. Anyway, that and then on Blind Spot, there's a character Rich.com. He's like this crazy hacker, hedonist. He doesn't give a fuck, but he's fucking hilarious. And he's kind of like the female version of Elizabeth Salander, but funnier. So there you go. Well, I'm trying to think. What's her name? It's not Kate Morgan. It's her sister.
Oh, Stitcher, you got.
He already said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Omar from The Wire.
What's everybody?
I think so.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right.
What
What was the other one?
question?
The other question on here.
Sorry, my printer broke, so we didn't have
Yeah.
the fucking paper.
What game have you played where it was a good up until the end?
Shit, a bunch of games. Jesus Christ. God of War. I mean, that game was good from fucking start to finish, easily.
It was up until,
Until
the end.
Yeah, at the end it just got shitty.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
end
it
was
got
fucked up.
shitty. Oh, shit. A game they did that.
That's a fucking hard one. I can't
Oh,
even.
so Rooney Mara, the Mara sisters. There's Kate Mara and Rooney Mara. Rooney Mara was in the American version of the girl with drag.
Oh, I was very
tattoo.
confused. I was like, that's not a game.
Yeah,
All
but still.
right. What games are good up until the end?
I got one. Mass Effect 3.
Oh, any
Like-
fucking Halo game.
Ah.
Any Halo game.
Whatever.
They're all fucking trash. If you sat down a 10-year-old kid and tried to explain to them any Halo game, they would look at you like you were fucking retarded.
A 10-year-old kid shouldn't be playing Halo anyway. At least in my opinion.
Explain to anybody that has not played Halo the game, like the actual storyline. They will look at you like you were fucking retarded. They all are not well. The storytelling in those games are not well done, and the endings are fucking nonsensical.
Well, even the gameplay isn't that great either.
Well,
It's like the same shit.
the gameplay is okay, but the story is just it's fucking trash. It's trash. The latest one from 343 Studios
Yeah, Halo 5.
wasn't that bad, but the overall like story was trash. And if anyone wants to, you could tweet at me if you want. Tweet at either at BTI or Cronus the Alpha Geek. There's no excuse for those fucking storylines. They're such garbage. Oh, Ninja, I feel like you're on fire right now. You can say whatever you want.
I'm gonna say you're entitled to your own opinion. Some
Well,
people
if
they love the games,
If
but
you have a counter to what I'm saying, please fucking voice that
I
opinion.
will say that they are convoluted, but I wouldn't say exactly that they're trash because I feel like there's other games that have trashy.
Explain to us and the listeners the actual storyline of Halo, please.
Basically, the humans are fighting an alien race.
Which one?
They're called the Covenant. They're similar to the Dominion from fucking Star Trek. They're on a religious crusade. They feel as if the humans are a blight to the universe and in the way of their religious crusade. And the humans are like, your religious artifacts are going to destroy the universe. And that's pretty much it.
So where does the Halo ring come in?
A Halo is their religious artifact.
So is it the Covenant or the humans?
That what?
Who owns the Halo ring?
Oh no, it's by a third party. They're known as
See how
the
it's getting more
Forerunners.
complicated? Yeah. So what do the Forerunners do?
They built the Halo rings.
What else do they do?
They, according to Halo 5, they created every race.
The fifth one. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, you don't see the founder. They call them the Forerunners. They're talked about, but you don't see them until Halo 5.
Yeah. The story in these games they're not great. They're not great. Anyway.
So, for me, it was Mass Effect 3. Y'all, Stitch over here
How
researching.
dare you.
I'm looking through my trophy list to see if something that pops up in my head that just I remember it being like really, really bad. At the
I know
end.
a lot of people didn't like Heavy Rain's story for some reason, even though I thought it was a great story. Some
never
people
really-
were freaked out, or they just thought it was dumb. I think they were expecting more action in the game, because it's like that and L.A. Noire. Some people didn't like that game because they thought the story was dumb.
Yeah, you know, that might be the.
I haven't played it, so I don't know, but that's a Rockstar game. And I was like, well,
Which game?
L.A.
L.A.
Noire.
Noire.
Oh, yeah. I didn't play that. You know why I didn't play that game? Is because when it came out, it bricked PS3s.
Oh, shit.
That is true. I remember that.
Yeah, and I think it bricked my boy. What do I call him? Well, nobody knows him. Ashish. I think it bricked his shit.
That's all bad.
I'm pretty sure it did.
But it was the original PS4 or PS3. Right?
Yes, which I had, which is the best. The original
Fat ones.
PS4. I'm sorry, the original PS3, the fat one with the 4 USB slots. That was the best one.
Are you looking at like Stitch? And for those of you who can't see us, if you're not watching us on YouTube live,
Researching.
they're like researching. Are you looking at the worst or
No,
the
no,
best?
Yeah, well, I am.
Yeah,
No,
you
I have
look at the
my-
worst. One of them was Bioshock, though.
Yeah, Bioshock was on here.
What?
Some people love.
Oh,
which
Bi-
Bioshock?
I only
though?
played Infinite.
Bioshock 2. Oh,
You okay,
Infinite.
Infinite?
I only played Infinite.
Wow.
Bioshock 2.
Actually,
loved it.
I
I loved it.
borrowed Cronus's Infinite and like beat that shit in like 2-3 days.
Damn, I really can't think
Oh,
of the fucking
Bioshock
game.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Bioshock 2.
Some people hate it. I was about to say the first Bioshock everyone fucking loved.
Yeah. It might have been one of the
Yeah, you
Assassin's
see how
Creeds.
Mass Effect 3 is on this worst list? It's damn right.
Like, I'm kind of thinking.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. I wonder
When
if
does Call of Duty have stories?
Like
well, they
Halo?
they end very like shitty sometimes.
Like-
But I don't know. Like, I want to say Crackdown because about the time you get to the end of Crackdown, you're over fucking powered, so the game's just kind of lame at that point.
That's kind of like
It's still fun though.
No. So, Saints Row, the third. That game. No, I'm not saying it sucks,
I
but
can't remember how they end.
basically, no. You become a god in the end of the game. But the thing that's great about the game is that when you're first playing it, it's a great game, and then all of a sudden, like probably like 3/4 through the game, you're just like, I'm basically a god in this game.
Yeah.
And you can do whatever the fuck you want. And it was fun. It's definitely not one of the worst.
That's why I like paused that a second. I was like,
No.
I remember having fun at that, but I was like, I have no idea what the fucking was going on in the story. I was just running around doing crazy ass shit. But for me, it would be one of the Assassin's Creeds, probably maybe like Revelations, I think.
Which one's the one where you're in Louisiana? Oh, Liberation, I think.
Maybe it's Liberation. I think maybe that's. The
I don't know how the story was, but the controls sucked. I was annoyed by the controls.
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Stitch, you gotta pick in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, geez, someone goes.
two,
Someone goes. Teenage
none.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first
All right,
one.
I was gonna say, was it gonna be the seaweed level in the water?
See, I didn't have any issues with the water one. It was when
Neither
you
did I.
when I got to like Krang and shit.
Oh.
There was some sort of enemy thing that would just fuck me up bad, and I would only have like one turtle left by the time I got to like the fight with like Shredder, and it was just like,
Dude.
it was no going back.
I probably would have went my
Or no,
whole
or
life.
Battletoads.
I think I would have went
Battletoads is
my my whole life not knowing how the fucking Ninja Turtle game ends if it wasn't for me getting the Raspberry Pi and getting the Game Genie
Oh, I was gonna
cheat
say,
block
You
under
get
there.
a code.
Because I was able to get to that because I never got past the fucking dam level or the water level. Never got past that shit.
I had no issue with that.
I usually ran out of characters by then
I was good for that.
Yeah, it was good too.
because they usually would fucking drown.
Awesome.
Because they have to try to
All right,
watch out for these. Yeah.
wrap it up. Old Ninja, what you got?
So tomorrow, going to a Giants game.
Again,
So I went to the Giants game today.
Did they win tonight?
No, they got beat up. But
Anybody get hit in the face with a ball?
no.
Not yet.
close.
Oh
Someone
man,
got
that's
close.
something Prodigy and I are gonna have to talk about on Kobe and MJ. These people getting destroyed by baseballs and shit. 'Cause They're not paying attention.
Little kids and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
that and then bringing your kids to like second row from the field and shit. Like balls are coming in hot.
wasn't
that's not a-
there like an old lady that died too?
There's a kid in Houston, his 2-year-old, got a skull fracture.
They gotta put the nets up. I mean,
well, they have the nets.
it's only a trip behind.
Well, they go
Basically.
up. They go up to depending on what park you're at, but they go pretty up down like
They go
towards the dugout. At least at the Giants in Oakland one.
Yeah,
I guess it depends on
I-
where you're at. But
I understand what you're saying on both sides. Like, listen, if you're that close, you gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause we
But it could be safer.
Mhm.
everything would be safer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Giants game tomorrow night. Sunday, going to I guess my friend's official opening at he co-owns a brewery in Gilroy, so we're doing a birthday
down there.
party there. It's Golden State Brewery. He's a friend of mine. He's
Oh.
co-owner.
I like the cider.
Yeah, so going to be there. I'm going to be playing some Division. Hopefully, going to try to do the raid if I have enough time.
Me
But
too.
if not, there's just going to be some like lazy gameplay that I'll probably just post on Twitch, just gaming. Then watching this Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Evangelion, how
Whatever.
dare you?
Sure.
You gotta say arigato like we say arigato.
They call him Eva, so I'm just like, whatever. Evas.
Well,
So,
Evas,
but watching.
but it's called Evangelion.
Yeah. I guess I got to find the movies too. So right now the series is like 20-some episodes. So.
Yeah, I think they have like 3 or 4 movies on there. There's like the end of Evangelion.
But there's like probably
the
45,
life and
50
death of.
fucking different versions of the show.
Yeah. So
I'm not exaggerating at all.
I've been powering because the episodes are half an hour, so I'm powering through it. So.
All right. Stitch, what you got?
I will be raiding. I've been having a blast doing the raids.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause real quick. I love how I started the game before you did, but you just fucking blew past me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I
fuck
found
it,
a
I
good
guess.
ass group of people from like
Yeah.
England.
Yeah, you started before me too,
and
you were way ahead of me. So, but
Yeah,
now me and Stitch.
Good job, man.
I just found a good ass group of people from like England, and we know what the fuck we need to do during these raids.
I also
We
broke my
stick to
neck.
it.
So
This
that's,
is true.
That's the thing. Like basically broke my fucking neck. But yeah.
So we've been raiding and doing our shit with that. We've been just almost just cutting down on our times. At first, it took us like 3 hours. Then it was 2, which I was actually able to Twitch out and everything, which was really cool. I don't know if it's still up on our Twitch feed, but I was able to go through a whole raid. This 2-hour long thing.
So I can ask you, the new fucking class fucking sucks.
I don't use it. The gunner one.
Yeah,
know,
it's garbage.
He likes it.
I like it.
It's fucking garbage.
Nah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go back to my survivalist class like right away.
Yeah.
So I'm like, these bullets don't do any damage, and I can't fucking duck behind cover.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
You can't run with it either.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is bullshit.
Not fun. And I was like, you know what? Even if I have to gain more points to make it more powerful, I'm like, no. I'm not trying to just like face to face battle these people.
Yeah, especially when you can't go behind cover. I'm like, dude, that's a huge
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah. My part, I have like the knee pads in the game that give me armor if I'm
yeah,
like
yeah, if
behind
you're
cover
behind
for
cover,
like
yeah.
4
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
The patience knee pads or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be useless. So no, I'm not trying to tank these guys and just go into
No.
face to face gun battles
Yeah,
with them and
I'm
shit.
going back to survivalist with my fucking grenade arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I'm-
nice.
I've just been trying to change the way I play when I have that gunner class on. That's
There's no good way to play with that fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I was telling Ninja I was gonna probably do the sharpshooter one and load out that skill tree just to see how I like playing with
see
that.
that one. I haven't been cool. I really like the survivalist and demolition. Those are like my 2 go-tos right now.
But other than that, I'm gonna make myself get on Jessica Jones, so I'll try to
that's right.
watch that.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate the fuck out of Trish.
It'll be funny.
love me some
It'll be
Trish.
funny, and should have a funny surprise for next week.
Oh.
I should be something hilariously cooking or whatever. I'll have a funny ass story. That's for damn sure.
Look forward to it. All right, Blue, what you got?
I'm not doing a goddamn thing. I'm just chilling. I don't have. I'm gonna try to hit up the Alameda County Fair because that's around, and I just want a giant fucking turkey leg and walk around and see weird shit. But other than that, I'm just fucking chilling, relaxing, catching up on more anime. So I'm caught up on Demon Slayer, Attack on Titans. I just have like maybe 4 or 5 episodes of My Hero Academia, and I'm gonna try to get into Goblin Slayer and the other one that you mentioned. The one-
Rising.
Rising.
Resident
yeah,
Hero.
yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was
one.
really. It just had the finale. I think it's 48 episodes.
Oh shit, I got a lot to go through.
It's really fucking good.
Mhm.
Like you're gonna love the show. It's really good. All right, that's all I got.
Yep.
All right, so my oldest daughter starts the Academy of Arts University on Monday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So that's it. I'm taking her there again for her pre-college stuff, and that's cool for her and cool for me too because she does like artist stuff. I think it's really cool that she gets to do this. So other than that, I'm still trying to rehab my neck that's fucked up. It's getting better, but I'm trying to find a physical therapist, and nobody's calling me back. I'm like kind of pissed about that, but I need to fix it. But I have better range of motion, so it's not as bad as it used to be.
I
But
can hear the blackness in your voice.
yeah, I'm just I need to heal so I can get back to like doing jujitsu the way I want to. Cause like I'm not gonna stop doing jujitsu, but this like limits my game to like probably 10% of what I can do in jujitsu with like this neck injury, and it's really fucked up. So, but I'll figure it out. So yeah. Ninja, take us out.
All right. We are Black and Blacks in Times Infinity. Dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out at BTHANBTI. That's BTHANBTI on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Instagram, Player FM, Stitcher, our Spotify yet? Are we on Spotify yet or no?
No, I'll put in for it soon.
And then we are now on Radio Republic.
Yes.
And on Amazon, we have an app, and visit our official website, benheadproductions.com/BTI.
Well, pause real quick. If you do us a favor, if you check us out on Radio Public, we would appreciate it because it's a way, apparently, for us to get revenue a lot easier than most ways. So check us out on Radio Public. If it sucks, let us know. Email us at bethenbti@gmail.com or any other method. If you want to message us on Facebook, fucking
Slide them DMs.
Twitter.
anywhere, we'll read your message. If that app sucks, let us know. But it's an easier way for us to get revenue.
Yeah, and then we're also on Twitch, twitch.tv/BTI. Watch
Beat
it.
drop.
Yeah.
Play My Friend is Pedro on
Switch.
the Switch and the PC. I will give you a review next week.
Damn.
It's a great game.
Don't break any oaths.